one knows that we're even live broadcasting it all. So
perfect.
Well, I'm going to tweet it out now. We'll wait till the
questions.
Here's the question: is Conlon going to join?
Oh, he'll wander in at some point.
How's the temporary house?
Yeah, it's good. Fully furnished and close to campus because we've only got one car. Chrissy's aunt came down and helped us move and stuff, and she drove the one car back.
Okay.
So that's actually already at the house. And so is that your dog?
Yes.
That's Reddick, the dog.
Come here. Yep.
Big. It's gotten much bigger than last. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I suppose last year we had him, he was a puppy.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's good. I mean, we're 12 days out from leaving, and it's exciting times. Ready to go.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
All right, I just tweeted it out.
Pods will get there in about a week with all our crap.
What can you move in could you move in like Saturday the 1st? Is that when your shit starts?
No, our lease on our house started April 15th.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We started making payments on it 2 weeks ago. That was the only way we could negotiate with them, because to find a rental house in the North District that was big enough, we pretty much had to kind of bend over for them to get to negotiate with them. So
yeah,
they were like, well, we want you to move in, start paying on April 1st. And we said, okay, well, can we do April 15th, meet you halfway? And so yeah, it's ready to go. Christy's parents have already been in it a couple times, looking through it. They're going to do some cleaning. My father-in-law is going to cut the grass. So it's ready to go for us.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, Conlon's here.
There he is. I had to move myself. There he is.
What is up, Conlon? Fucking look at him. Frozen.
Then he moves. Then
he's too old to stay that still. He'd be shaking.
Christ.
Yeah. Then moves a little, smiling.
Hold on a second.
There he is.
Much smoother.
On his phone.
What the fuck kind of hat is that?
Yeah, it's.
Why don't you do a mic check, Conlon? Can we hear you? Can you hear us?
Wasn't this an issue last year too? He's just ignoring you.
I'm trying to. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm getting my ESPN app up.
No cheating.
Well, I'm not going to cheat, but
are you not
have
it
to where it's. What did you say?
Are you not in a room with a TV or what?
It's streaming in a room, like I'm kind of out on the porch, so I can hear it, but
we don't have any. No viewers yet. Let's just let you know.
I'm just trying to get my speed fixed here. Where the
Like
hell
your-
is this?
How fast it's streaming?
Well, son of a bitch. All right, let's try it.
So we can do this live. We can just do this in person next year.
Yeah, that would be the thought for sure.
All right, here we go.
Just trying to find a decent draft tracker that's
Oh yeah. Does NFL app have anything good?
yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. Because the ESPN app is like making me want to watch it, and I don't want to watch it.
Oh, I see.
I just want something that's like a ticker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
ESPN's got to have that.
I suppose it hasn't even. Well,
We missed the Kings of Leon show.
Yeah.
They couldn't come up with a band that's released a song in the last 15 years. They got Kings of Leon going.
The NFL one's pretty good.
I just brought up the ESPN one. It's fine. It was John's fingers.
I'll be right back. No one's watching anyways.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm still just
Sam just left.
trying to get this thing figured out. It's for me.
What Conlon do?
And John's gone. Conlon's gone.
Why?
I don't know what's going on. So this latest thing I was watching it when Chris Mortensen said that about Rodgers, and I don't know. That they're coming to the reality that they're going to have to trade him, yeah. But
Hey.
it's...
Oh, there's John. Hang on. Go to Adam.
Me.
This is Langford on the salmon Kashida right now.
More ends.
Why do I have
Because it was so I could get in my Gmail.
it? doesn't work.
It doesn't
Roxy,
work.
watch out.
It says saw you. Same.
Am I in there?
You are now.
Hey. What's going on? We're gonna
Hello.
we're gonna put like a bunch of flamingos in your front yard to welcome you.
Yeah, do that. Do that. Yeah, but
Something. I
just
haven't
toilet paper
figured
it.
out
Toilet paper our house. Yeah, something.
yet. Something.
Like a Reagan Bush 84 sign up front or something. Just
Back-to-back World War II. Back-to-back World War champs.
yeah. Yeah, something the dumber the better. The dumber the better.
Oh. Okay.
Are you coming to grips, Conlon, with this idea?
Oh my God. So it looks like Denver possibly now. They're saying that's like the hot one.
Oh, we have
Like all signs of
someone is viewing the podcast. We have one viewer right now, so make it good.
Hello,
fellas.
one viewer. Yeah, we're and no more nonsense. Business.
Well, okay, I'm not going to wait on Mike. I seriously can't believe you guys are. I am 100% Rodgers on this. Like, I am not even – the Packers created this freaking mess. I'm surprised that you're not more that way, Kishuda.
Yeah, I'm a Rodgers fan. There's no question. I see some of his side to it, but I'm always – I mean, I said in a text I sent before that, you know, with the Favre thing, it's 100% with the Packers. I agreed with the Packers. Some of the reason was because I thought that Rodgers had potential, and so I was fine with Favre going. But now I don't see Jordan Love having the same potential as Rodgers at all. So I'm less in favor. But I do see a side to it. But I'm not going to let myself be any more than 50-50 in a situation. I never put a player above the franchise. So.
Well, look at it now. It's going to be maybe Drew Lock.
Well, they just traded for Bridgewater.
Yeah, but there was rumors that they're going to take a quarterback with the 7th pick, whatever, tonight.
Yeah. So
they're
I mean,
all
you talk about what a disaster of a franchise, though, from a quarterback position in Denver, because you have Locke, who had a tremendous amount of potential, and now you get
he's young
Teddy White out there now. Teddy Two Gloves, whatever. He wears white gloves too. So yeah, I'm fine with Rodgers going out there as long as he doesn't end up being on a rampage trying to come back and beat the Packers.
I would love. This is the one instance where I would love it. I would absolutely love it if he did.
Did you love it when Favre played for the Vikings?
I was never a Favre guy. You know, I've never liked Favre.
No, I know. Yeah.
I was never a big Favre guy. I love Rodgers. I think they've come. I mean, and even if you lump Favre in that, like you think about it, we've had 2 of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. And we have 3 Super Bowl appearances and 2 Super Bowls. It's really kind of pathetic. And this is McCarthy, this is Sherman, this is Thompson, this is LaFleur, this is Gutekunst, this is everyone. I don't blame Rodgers one bit for wanting out.
To some extent, I mean, you can't say he hasn't been in the position to make it happen, though.
No, yes, agreed. But they have never done what they really could to give it. And I know Colin's thing was, they had the number 1 offense last year. Yeah, right. I'm not saying you had to draft a wide receiver last year, but you didn't need to draft a quarterback. That's definitely for sure. We all agree with that one.
Yes.
I mean, a year ago, we're still talking about it, still pissing and moaning about it,
Yeah.
I mean, you have a different quarterback in there. Who knows what fucking King does, in the playoffs. It's just – it changes obviously everything. But they've never made – and obviously the comparison today is the whole Tom Brady to Tampa Bay, right? He goes to Tampa Bay and they surround him with everything, and they win a Super Bowl. Like, they've never made surrounding Rodgers with talent a priority.
It doesn't seem like, other than, the early to mid 90s with Reggie White and that the Packers have ever done that.
Right.
It's just never really been their style over the course of 25 to 30 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you look at all these, there might be 5 quarterbacks taken in the first 10 picks, and it's like everyone wants a quarterback, and we have had that position locked down for how many years, and we've just kind of wasted those years.
Yeah, it's hard though, because if they went to the wild card round every year and lost, I think that's more of an argument. But last year, you're in really a perfect position, and I'm not necessarily saying they lost the NFC Championship game because of Rodgers. He could have been better. I don't think Rodgers is to blame for any of the losses, really. I mean, no, Seattle in 2014 certainly wasn't his fault.
I mean, we knew 2 years ago against the 49ers, we knew we were going to get trounced at that point. That wasn't a 13-3 team.
No, but he's had some looks at it. I mean, if his argument is you aren't surrounding me with enough talent,
There's also games where he could have played a lot better. When they were 15-1, he could have played a lot better and beat the Giants.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that
they lost to San Francisco at home that year, or the following year, or 2 years later. He didn't play well that game.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it's hard to make the argument.
I don't know.
He had enough.
He's had opportunities.
Yeah. And if he goes to Denver, the Packers pay the price for that because they'll suck if he's gone. But what does that do for him? I just don't know what that does for him.
He's going to now he's going into a division. He's going to play the Chiefs twice a year and the Chargers, who are going to be a lot better.
Well, okay. Yeah.
The Raiders,
okay, first
for the Raiders.
To go back to your kind of comment, Colin, about he's had opportunities, yes, but what would those opportunities have been if the priority would have been surrounding Rodgers with the best? Like, the defense for how many of those years were just fucking awful. He would get him back. He would get him a lead, and then all of a sudden he would it's like kind of always fighting back because the defense would just get scored on all the time. I mean, that's just kind of my point is like, never ever done anything, really gone out of their way to get Rodgers weapons or anything like that. I know they've always obviously been good, and he's had opportunities, but what would those opportunities have been if he would have been surrounded or been a priority to surround him with talent, with more talent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now it's not. I mean, he wants out. It's not his. I guess it's not really his choice where he ends up. I don't think, unless he just says he's not going to play anywhere. But
he must have had a list of some teams that he approved, right? To say there had to be some communication where they're not going to trade him to like the Rams. Well, obviously not the Rams, but like
there aren't no trade clauses.
They don't want to trade him to a threat.
Well, right. There's not no trade clauses in the NFL, is there?
No, I think there are.
I don't think so. I think there's just kind of some informal rules as far as who you do and don't trade with.
Right.
I'm just saying, Rodgers does not have say.
The only interdivision trade that was really happened was the Eagles and the Redskins that traded McNabb to him, but the Eagles knew he sucked. So.
Oh well, yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. They're taking their sweet ass time getting this thing started, huh?
Yeah, Jesus. But I mean, if you're the Packers, send him to the Jets. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean, I think part of. I mean, if you would have traded Favre to more of a team that he wanted to go to instead of the Jets, would he have Vikings? Or did sending him to the Jets, was that enough to just send him over the edge of like, okay, I'm definitely now going to the Vikings? And if you do that with Rodgers, where you purposely send him to football hell, which is the New York Jets.
Well, what's Rodgers'
is that going to put him over the edge?
What's Rodgers' contract? When's his contract up?
He's got 3 years left on it for sure.
So, I mean, Favre was a free agent, right? So he could have gone anywhere. I guess he could push. I mean, he's not. Rodgers has control in the sense that if he really wants to retire and just not play anymore, he could. But
the Packers always have the rights.
Right. So my point is, who gives a shit if he's sent him to the Jets if he's got 3 years? He's not going to come back and hunch in 4 more years. I mean,
yeah, he doesn't have much.
Unless that team trades him.
Well, that would be the other thing, right? That's the only thing you can't predict or whatever.
Why would a team trade for him you're trading for the team MVP, so that's going to involve high draft picks and probably active players. Why would you do that and then cut him? I don't know.
Yeah. If you're trading for Rodgers today or whatever this year, and you're giving up a bunch, you're not going to just trade him a year later, most likely.
No. So you're going to pay that. You're going to pay that for him per year. I just don't. It seems like it's the same scenario, but I think it's a very different scenario.
Oh, yeah. From Favre, it's totally different, I think. But
yeah. And Favre was coming off a good year, but not an MVP year.
Well, and he had retired 3 times previously, so.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You know, Rodgers has been better than Favre when it comes to like,
and at that point,
again, retiring every year.
Go ahead, Conlon.
Well, but at that time, I think, based upon stories after the fact, I think the Packers were content with letting him go because they knew what they had in Rodgers. Just everybody else didn't know it.
Sure.
But I think, if the Packers really believed they were going to trade Boyle or trade Rodgers, they wouldn't have let Boyle go. You would have kept him.
Yeah, but I know Sam on text and things has mentioned, well, okay, if you trade Rodgers, then you just go with Love, and I'm like, he's not ready. Like,
okay, I don't disagree with that, but if you don't think that you can find a quarterback right now that doesn't have a job that's better than Boyle, you're fucking crazy.
So I'm saying you could start Love, but you have a good backup. Like Boyle would be a good backup.
Yeah. I think if trade were to happen, I think it would have to be.
I honestly, personally, would have liked to see him play.
Boyle?
If it's going to be that way.
I think any trade would have to involve a first-round pick and an active quarterback.
Yeah,
so if it's Denver, it's a first and it's Drew Lock.
Who are there's got to be quarterbacks out there right now that are not on a team that you could grab that could pivot you for a year into Love. Kaepernick, man, I'm telling you, Kaepernick.
Oh my God!
Last year to do that with nobody in the stands.
We get Jeff Garcia. Jeff Garcia is probably in good shape still.
I'm sure he probably could play. He could sling it. But I think the only good thing about the situation is that Rodgers' value
didn't feel real crisp.
That's what I was waiting.
Why the hell does Jacksonville need 7 minutes to pick?
I don't know. It's so annoying.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. And why is Mike Greenberg on there? So you took Berman off, who's annoying, and replaced him with someone even more annoying with Greenberg.
Ooh, I got a quarterback you could go get.
Culpepper?
Bring it full circle, Alex Smith. I just Googled free agent quarterbacks. He's on the list.
Yeah, good one. Yeah, I mean, I think it would have to be a vet. I mean, I just making this kind of a trade work. I don't see how it can possibly happen.
God.
They still have what, 6 minutes?
Two and a half minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
This connection stinks.
How's your NHL tiers doing, Sam?
I'm gonna kill. I didn't pivot tonight, John.
Good choice.
I only pivot when they have 3 picks, 3 players from the same team. I'm like, 3? Really? I want to have 3 of the same team?
Don't think. Just pick guys.
I know.
No emotion.
Not doing good.
Yeah, right. You missed your window.
I know. I have like 3 good nights.
I'm actually doing. I can't even pronounce most of the guys' names. I'll tell you how I'm doing, but I don't even know. Pasternak.
I didn't realize we had
Gotta go.
comments.
I was kind of surprised they're doing a live draft. All the people there and everything. England.
I didn't even know until you just said that. I didn't even look. I noticed it now.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, they're like people there, and it's like a whole deal. In person. Guess Cleveland has moved on.
Hey, you got your second shot, right, John?
Me?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's your second shot. Okay.
Yeah, I was supposed to get it last week. And because we were trying to move crap out of the house, I rescheduled it. So tomorrow. So I'm going to assume my weekend is probably shot.
Who knows?
Boom. It's very subtle.
Yeah.
I said it, and it turned into one, yeah.
Yeah.
Shot.
Look at the guy. Look at whoever the long-haired guy with the cheetah jacket on is on that couch. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
It's the girl. It's the first ever girl to be drafted into the NFL.
So, okay, so they're not in person, are they?
He's not.
There's other ones that are.
He's not, but there are quite a few guys there.
Okay.
They did a whole like walk out and announce the guys, and they walked down the aisle and they sat in their seats. It's ridiculous. So now the Jets, from what I've seen, probably go quarterback as well since they traded Darnold. So
Yeah, it's what's his name? Lewis, right? Lewis Wilson.
yeah, Zach Wilson. And so if they take Zach Wilson, I mean, there goes Rodgers is going to want to go there. So there's a trade partner gone. And Wilson looks like he's about 12 years old.
Wilson looks so
Looks so
it's
what?
unbelievable.
Looks so what? Conlon, what'd you say? He looks so what?
Young.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like he's 12.
Young.
As in Brigham Young.
Like he's ready for prom.
Another solid pun there.
What are you guys drinking?
Well, Spotted Cow.
Oh, I'm so
Mike is eating and packing, so.
Bootleg. How long it takes to fucking pack for a weekend? 15 minutes.
Yeah. You need what you're going to wear Saturday, what you're going to wear Sunday, what you're going to sleep in. And Conlon's gone.
Jesus. Well, because shouldn't we know who the real ones are?
We do. We've always known that. Always known it. This is going really slow.
I feel like
as it always does.
Think about it last year. I think the actual final time on last year was like 5.5 hours because Condon and I talked for like an hour after. But
yeah.
I don't remember anything of last year aside from when Love got drafted. And it was just a disaster of what the hell is going on.
Well, because everything kept lining up where it was like, okay, Patrick Queen's going to be there, Ayuk is going to be there, Rieger's going to be there. You know, he was like, oh my God, they could go so many different directions. And that was kind of the talk the whole time. And then the ultimate kick in the junk.
Yeah. So who do you guys want?
Which
Give me
the situation. Top three.
top three. Who do you guys want? Yeah.
And I know I've seen several offensive linemen. And again, the lineman names I don't know as well. There's a lineman from Alabama who's been rumored. Yeah. Saw a lot of that today. Saw a couple other offensive linemen. Boy, I'd really love to see Rondale Moore from Purdue. He's just crazy athlete, can return punts. But they won't do it. I just, even if he's there, they're not going to pick him. I don't.
Who is he saying?
He's too early for him too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know what the hell that is.
Rondale Moore from Purdue. He had a really, really good freshman year, and then I think he opted out part of the year last year. He's got like a 43-inch vertical. I'm not that comes into play a lot in the NFL, but wow, I mean, this is an incredible athlete.
So you'd rather have him over Elijah Moore and Bateman, Newsome?
I don't know.
What'd you say, Colin? Newsome won't be there?
He'll be gone by
then. I heard he's going to be like, what, the Bears are looking at him at 20 or 21 or something like that?
I think with like Moore and
No, there's no more.
Elijah Moore and then Rondale Moore, is that they're both small.
Yeah.
And Bateman's bigger.
Yeah.
And young.
It's tough to figure out, though. Do you want somebody? Because Bateman reminds me of Devontae Adams.
That's okay.
Yeah. That's what say. Elijah Moore gives you a little bit more versatility, right? You can put him in the slot. You can put him in the backfield. You can do different things with him, right?
And from a special team standpoint, I don't. Again, I understand a punt returner, whatever, but you guys know how I feel about punt returners. It's like my most hated position on the field because they put just freaking knuckleheads back there and nobody can do anything. And then I'm terrified that the guy's going to fumble it. You put a guy like Rondale Moore back there, and every single time he's back there, he could score. He's the kind of guy who could return 3 punts for a touchdown in a season. He's that good. So I don't know. To have a special teams weapon, I think would be nice. And maybe they could get him in the second round. Maybe they can take this Dickinson from Alabama in the first and go more in the second round. But again, I'm just like giving up on trying to figure out the Packers. They don't think the way I do.
Yeah, well.
Rappaport says that there's still no real talks about trading.
I just think it'd be too tough.
No.
Yeah, so Wilson gone. 49ers, this would change things because this is your rumored trade partner as well. If they take, who are they rumored? Are they this North Dakota State guy or Justin Fields or Mac Jones?
Well, it was Mac Jones for a long time, but now, like, at least on betting things, it's like Trey Lance, right?
Yeah.
He's like minus 150 now.
Is he the linebacker or is he the
Quarterback.
from North Dakota State.
North Dakota State. He's the North Dakota State guy. Yeah. He's come out of nowhere.
Played one game last year.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Which would shift Jones back, would shift Fields back. The Falcons aren't going to take a quarterback. Bengals aren't taking a quarterback.
No.
Dolphins might surprise.
Who's that? Falcons?
Dolphins might surprise people and take a quarterback.
Dolphins would take a quarterback after taking Tua last year?
2 years ago.
A year ago.
Last year, 2 years ago, when was it?
Because everything great
Holy
is
mother, I don't know what that.
through discomfort. Really?
Who's that? Is that me?
No, it was me. I went to NFL.com and it just freaking an ad popped up.
I don't think they can see it.
George Kittle just did the open eyes emoji.
Oh, geez.
That is interesting.
So Kittle is surprised?
John.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah,
Giannis is up. Right.
If Rodgers isn't back, Devontae Adams isn't going to sign an extension. He's gone.
Yeah. I thought about that.
And then all the chips just go.
Yeah, I don't like those dominoes. Yeah.
Tanyan would be gone after this year.
They'd all follow Rodgers. Shit,
Wow.
shoot, I got to do some lineups here. Oh, sorry for swearing.
What did you say?
So I got to do some lineups.
Yeah, I finished mine before I went on.
I didn't. I always do my
Your NBA late slate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did mine a little early, which is
Always bad.
not like
Did you hear me say Giannis is out?
you did. I did not hear that.
He must have got hurt. They said he will
Yeah.
not return tonight.
Okay, I gotta make some moves then.
No, they started the game. He got hurt. He must have got hurt at the game.
Got hurt during the game. Oh,
Yeah, because
yeah.
he will not return tonight.
Yeah, that creates major problems for me.
It does.
I have him in one.
Which on these slates where like it's, you've got 3 or 4 studs and then everything else is just total crap. You pretty much have no choice other than to take him.
So this pick is taking a while. Do you think it's because they're trying to make one last phone call to see if he wants them?
It's taking normal time, right? Isn't it?
It really is taking a lot of time.
Well, why is it taking a lot of time? There's a clock. The clock's still ticking, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone use their freaking time?
Usually during this point of the draft, yeah. Okay, pick is in.
I don't know where it is.
Uh-oh.
boy.
You follow on Twitter, Colin?
Yeah.
Common
Sorry.
cheating, in other words.
Are you seeing stuff before we're seeing it?
I don't think so. I'm not seeing anything yet. No. What are you guys watching it on?
I'm on ESPN.
Yeah, I've got the TV on, but then I got the app, ESPN app up.
Okay, so do I. The
You have
app.
what?
The app.
Oh,
I wonder if they'll just go Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. We did that in Sam Disney.
Mac Jones. Yeah.
Oh, Colin, you never answered me. What are you drinking?
That was a Stella Artois Summer Solstice lager.
Did summer start early?
Yeah. Well, it's not summer. It's just a solstice lager, but I actually got it at Woodman's. a while back. I got it at Woodman's a while back for $2 a 12-pack.
What?
Yeah, I went up to check it out because it was in the back and like the shopping cart that they have in the back there.
Yeah.
And she rings it to me. She goes, "That's $1.99." I'm like, "I'll be right back." I got like 6 more.
Who's that pick? Trey Lance. There you go.
Yeah.
Winter.
When you get those, Colin, I would appreciate a text message to get to Woodman's immediately.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you see the pick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would assume Atlanta's going to go.
Crazy.
Atlanta's going Pitts, right?
I assume, yeah.
That's a guy that you'd like to see the Packers trade up and get.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rodgers, is this
He's
enough for
amazing.
you? Are we going to stick around? We got you Pitts.
That would be amazing.
What
Yeah.
Costs way too much to get you for, though.
Yeah, what are you going to give up? You have nothing to give up, do you?
Nothing to give up.
All your picks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We have him, Adams, Tanyan, Aaron Jones. Then you're pretty set.
But we have
Well,
no defense there.
This will really tell how good a coach Shanahan is by taking this kid.
yeah. Yeah. Because it's going to be a major project.
Wow, he's almost 6'4". Holy shit. I know he was that big.
Because throw him into the fire right away.
He does not look 6'4".
But what's funny about this
Is it
whole
not
thing
like
is
what?
He doesn't look 6'4".
Oh,
what's funny to me right now, though, is you had the Jets and 49ers rumored as trade partners for the Packers for Rodgers, and both just quarterbacks. So, like,
right.
how it's just not going to happen. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, that was in place no matter what anyways.
Axel, what are you doing?
Rodgers isn't going to want to go somewhere where it's a high draft pick and a quarterback. Why would he ever want to do that?
Isn't it crazy though? Like how Las Vegas knows, and they change the odds right away, right? Before any of these insiders.
There's a dude. Do you listen to Cousin Sal does a podcast. I cannot think who he does it with. It's called like Extra Points or whatever. I don't know who he does it with. And
is it a guy from Beeson?
I don't know. Let me find out here.
Are you boys in the AAU, Sam?
What's up?
Are you boys in the AAU?
Jameson is. Yeah, I was in Kansas City last weekend.
Oh, really? Holy crap.
Yeah. Cousin says it Dave Damashek.
Dave Damashek? Damashek?
Yeah. So I listened to a podcast today and he was talking about, he goes, it's not Mac Jones. He goes, they brought in Trey Lance for these like specific workouts. He's like, they brought him in 3 times. It's going to be Trey Lance. And everyone has said it was going to be Mac Jones. And then Kashuti said that FanDuel thing about picking the draft. I immediately switched to Trey Lance. So I knew.
Shit, I know. I didn't change the DraftKings one. Shut up.
I didn't even look at the DraftKings one. Was that in the DraftKings Sportsbook thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even do it.
No. Oh.
Well, they got those free pools, and it takes you to that different site, which is
Yeah.
Kevin Durant blowing up.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't think any of my NBA lineups are doing shit right now.
Yeah, he's got 34 points, 8 assists, 3 boards, and it's not the end of third quarter yet.
Brissett doing his thing again too.
Of course. Mike James, my guy though, not showing up.
Giannis 4.5 fantasy points, and that's how he's going to end.
And that's what you're gonna have. And Brogdon also got hurt and is out. 8.5 fantasy points.
It's ridiculous. How do you expect to win any money?
It's just avoiding guys getting hurt somehow. I don't know.
Conlon, you never responded to me about UFC going public today.
Oh, I just looked it up. What's stupid is a ticker. I think they would have had more hype behind it if it would actually be UFC.
Yeah, I completely stumbled across it on Facebook that it was going public today. So,
it took off after the bell, but it didn't really do much. I don't think afterwards.
no, it's up like I bought some, but it's up $1 over when it opened. But
How's your DraftKings?
it's good. I had cashed out. I got my money back, so I got whatever in his profits. I don't have a ton left. I think I have like 20 shares left, not a lot, but yeah, it's at like $57.
Yeah, Pitts and now
Pick
Bengals.
is in.
Yeah, took Pitts.
Pitts and then Chase, right? That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should really get a lineman.
I know that Sewell from Oregon is a lot of people. 6'5", 331. Wow.
But your LSU franchise quarterback is telling you to take the LSU receiver.
Well, yeah, but again, wouldn't you rather be protected?
I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just telling you that's what's, you know what I mean?
The Bengals are also one of the cheapest and worst run franchises in the history of the league. And I love people that defend like Marvin Lewis. Oh, he was a great coach. He was, look how much, like, he took them to the playoffs, yes, and they didn't win any playoff games. And he was a terrible judge of character.
Yeah. Well, what do they have? Pac-Man Jones and Perfect and
Chris.
what's
the guy that died because he was riding on the back of a pickup truck?
Yeah, right. I remember. Yeah, the wide receiver, right?
Chris, somebody.
I remember that. Oh, I do remember that, but I can't remember the name.
Chris Young? No. Chris.
I'll Google it.
Chris Henry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would never have gotten that name.
Wow. That was Google. I knew it was Chris. I just didn't know it was Henry. So are your kids done with school, John?
They will be when we leave. So Madeline is our oldest. She's taken. She's online for the fourth quarter, and then our middle is doing all of her standardized testing and everything, and squeezing that in before she goes. And then my son's only in kindergarten, so when we leave on the 11th, they're done with school. So fortunately, with the online school that Madeline's doing, she can just work at her own pace.
Right.
So she's pushing through it and getting it done, and so they'll have a very, very long summer break.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, because here usually they're done by Memorial Day, but then they start like second week of August.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they're going to be back to starting after Labor Day. So that'd be interesting.
Are there jobs lined up for you guys when you get here, or one of you?
It looks very promising for Christy. She's got two that she's a finalist for. One at UW Green Bay, and then one through Concordia University. Actually has a couple satellite offices up there. She's a finalist for a job with them too. I'm in a tough spot because all the faculty hiring is frozen. And so that probably will open up a little bit more over the summer. So it looks like things look quite a bit better for her than me. So whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paid through July, so I'll take my time.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no rush. And I'm trying to finish my dissertation so I gotta get that done. And if I gotta take a regular old job, that's fine. I'm not too proud.
We'll start making the money off podcasts, Kashuda.
Yeah, start making the money off podcasts. Start up in my DraftKings entries, and good investments.
My normal podcast host ditched me last year.
Yeah.
Talking about you, Colin.
I did what now?
I said my normal podcast co-host ditched me last year through the NFL season.
Those are big shoes to fill. I don't know how comfortable I am with trying to step in for.
Doesn't mean I won't do it next year.
I don't know why you didn't do it last year. It's not like we had anything going on. Kind of locked down and shut down.
Yeah, I didn't want to be around your COVID hotbed over there with those
Kimberly come to my house.
running in and out of there.
Oh, never said to come to my house.
I didn't want you coming to my house.
It's called what we're doing right now.
Oh. That would have been terrible, though. Like, that's all jumpy and jumbled and crap.
You know what? You're crap. That's what.
Okay.
Great point.
Mark, I'm going to write that down.
Oh, Mike's here.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I packed all my sweatpants and my stuff.
Yeah, you get packed, Mike?
Almost. I might have to leave early.
Is your phone laying flat on the table and you're looking down at it like a bar stool Miss Pac-Man machine?
Standing. I'm standing. There, is that better?
Yeah.
Shut the lights off. Maybe. I'm not even going to be sitting here the whole time. What's going on, fellas?
We were just about to end the
Oh,
podcast.
I hate the.
Perfect.
Yeah, but that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
We've had a lot of viewers in the last hour.
I bet you have.
Oh my God, it's already been an hour.
It was a surge. We had a different title for
Been
the
an hour?
podcast, though.
Yeah, right.
You should name the podcast toy opening and see how many kids jump on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bengals pick is in.
JoJo Siwa live show.
All right. Son of a.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he's like wrestling a freaking Wolverine over there.
Trying to close the fridge. Get my beer ready.
Things are really complicated for Mike. It takes him 2 hours to pack. Very hard to close the refrigerator.
It's funny. You guys are funny.
Yeah. Things just get so much harder when you're older.
So the draft, huh? Super.
Yeah.
Crazy, exciting. What's up with that quarterback from the Niners? That's kind of random, right?
I was expecting it because I know what I'm doing. I do this NFL draft stuff every year.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. Why aren't we dressed up this year?
I'm showing my support of Rodgers, so
Yeah.
I was busy.
Yeah.
golf today, Conlon?
What's that?
Did you golf today?
No.
Why?
I was working, and then I had to chauffeur kids around. I was making dinner, and I was working out. Now I'm here.
Bengals take Chase.
Yeah, not a surprise.
No.
Wow.
No, Dolphins. I'm guessing the Dolphins will take this kid from Oregon. Gigantic human. Sewell.
Peanut Sewell.
And Ndamukong Suh?
Yes.
He's
Guys get all the Rodgers talk over with?
No way. No.
So Schefter says that the 49ers didn't tell their coaches or scouts their pick. They didn't let them know the team was selecting Trey Lance until the pick was announced.
Yeah, Shanahan wanted.
Well,
Mac
I
Jones.
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, that was I heard Shanahan wanted Jones and everyone else wanted Lance.
strange.
How many picks have gone since that? 2? Since the 49ers? Around 6?
Yeah, we're on 6, so yeah.
Are they eliminating like 20 seconds after each pick? I swear to God, it keeps going down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They're coming quicker now.
Is it 10 minutes? And then as soon as that pick is in, they just start the clock, I guess.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mike, talk about Rodgers, Mike, but we can always talk about Rodgers more. Not Roger
Okay.
Moore, but Rodgers, more.
Hey, a great
Oh,
Bob.
Roger Moore's better. Great Bob.
Yeah. Great Bond.
I've never seen Bond movies.
What?
Shocking.
How?
Never seen one.
Never
Play
seen
it.
Moonraker.
I'm playing on the N64 a lot.
How would you
Yeah,
avoid a
same thing
Bond?
like the guy tells you, oh, Mr. Deeds is like so underrated.
Mr. T.
I don't know how I would have avoided a movie when I was growing up.
Yeah, I've never seen
Exactly. Like they would be on like TV or like TBS or whatever, like at random times. Like, how could you not just? You're
Hey,
too
you have
busy
to
making
remember,
like.
I didn't
like,
see any of the
don't-
Rock movies until like 10 years ago.
Now, I haven't seen many of the newer Bond movies.
No.
But the
Like
old
with Sean Connery.
Yeah,
I've
those exactly.
Connery Bond movies.
Sam, how many actors can you name that have played James Bond? Go. Over under 2. John and John, over under 2.
Well, you just gave
I
me
could do over 2.
Sean Connery, Roger Moore.
Oh, okay.
What's his name? Shit. I do actually know another one, but I can't think of his name right now.
I know who he's thinking of.
I do too.
And the other guy, I just can't think of his name now. It's a brain fart. I've got 4, but I can't think of the 4th guy's name.
Liam Neeson should have.
No. Soy sauce hair. That's like if I dye my hair brown, that's what I look like as Liam Neeson. But I have to use this-
I think that all the time when I see you, John.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, for Halloween,
if I dyed my hair with soy sauce, I'd look like Liam Neeson.
you should do that for Halloween, John. That's your costume.
And then I'd make
Here's
chicken
Brosnan.
7.
That's the
Can I
only
tell
other
Sam
Bond
who
guy
he
I
was
know.
thinking?
What's that?
And then the other one, Daniel
You were
Craig.
thinking.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
Oh, Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig and Pierce Brosnan.
Austin Powers.
I gotta look at all these movies. I gotta see these.
Oh, and then Idris Elba is going to be the next one.
Who is?
Really?
Idris Elba. Street Bell from The Wire.
Pierce Brosnan also was Bond at one point.
Yeah, Daniel Craig was who I was thinking of. Yeah,
That's what I assumed you were thinking.
yeah.
Never really seen any of the newer ones though.
I think I'm gonna put
Yeah, I
books are on, right?
I still have no interest to see any of them.
I like the old ones.
Books are on.
You see, Giannis got hurt, Mike.
See what?
Giannis got hurt.
Oh, really?
Well, I maybe he didn't get hurt. He left the game and is not returning. So
Rolling ankle.
ankle. Yep.
Oh, that's great.
You just shut it
73
down.
points.
They
at
only have
halftime.
one. Yeah.
I know. I'll figure it out.
73 points at halftime.
That's what they have.
They're only up 10.
Well, when you score 73 points, you probably gave up a lot too. And it's the Rockets. Forbes has 18.
5 for 8.
That would have been a nice DraftKings
Shooter.
Dolphins took Waddle. That's a surprise.
Way to ruin
Did
it.
that Smith guy go yet?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the first surprise. Waddle,
But when he
Waddle
was
not
healthy,
expected.
that guy's amazing.
That's not that big of a surprise.
That high, I think so.
I
but
think teams just got scared off of Smith's size. Ooh, look at what he's wearing. Look at that necklace. Holy cow.
How far ahead are you guys?
Is your Netscape disc not loading up?
He
Yeah.
forgot to put the rest of the plaid pattern on his lapel.
I just realized today that my favorite wide receiver is at the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What? What did you say?
Is my
didn't know
favorite
what?
Dolphins my favorite fantasy wide receiver?
Devontae
Fuller?
Parker.
Wrong, Kashuta. Colin, you got to get this one. Who's my
Fuller.
favorite DF or my favorite fantasy football wide receiver?
Fuller.
Thank you.
DeAndre Hopkins.
No, Fuller.
I said Fuller like 3 times.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, yeah.
He's the Dolphins, right?
He'll be good for 6 games next year.
Yeah.
He'll be good for 6 games.
I had no idea he went there.
But now they have Devontae Parker, Fuller, and this kid.
Yeah.
Did that other
Wow, they
receiver
got
go?
good wide receivers. Holy cow.
And there's some Smith.
No.
That's a
He's available.
receiver.
Yeah, and the Lions might take.
Some Smith, Mike.
What?
Isn't there some Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all know who I was talking about.
Well, right, but clearly we should.
I guess we're gonna find out.
I'm not on here because I know anything about the draft. I'm on here because I make it better looking.
Jail. We're putting him in jail.
We're gonna find out how committed the Lions are to Goff. How committed are
Hey,
the
how
Lions
many
to?
people are watching this right now?
Well, we were at 1, and then I removed you, and we went down to 0, so I put you back, and then it was 1.
Okay.
I figured Shanky would watch for sure and chime in here at all.
I could barely find where he posted that this was being streamed.
I just tweeted it right. Yeah, I tweeted
Twitter?
it. Where else am I? You want me to tweet it on Facebook?
You don't tweet on Facebook, Sam. You post things.
You want me to post it on Facebook?
No, I don't. Where is it? So where is that other receiver? Isn't that other receiver Alabama also, or no?
That's Smith. Devonta
Yeah.
Smith. Yeah, he's still available.
So why is this guy better than the other Alabama guy? Because he returns punts?
I just found this website. It's called theringer.com.
Well, he was awesome until he snapped his ankle in half. The Lions are going to get that lineman.
I heard, isn't Smith slow or he ran slow?
No, I don't think he ran at all. He weighed 166 pounds.
Oh, I thought Rosillo said he was slow, that they was slower than they thought.
Both Smith and
I also
Waddle.
thought Jerry Rice was slow.
So how many of you guys really think this Rodgers stuff is true, and how much of it, if it's not true?
I mean, it's true that he wants, right? That's true.
But it's how much of it is
Well, it's interesting.
exaggerated?
I think there's some exaggeration because earlier Adrian Amos he tweeted this, and I thought that was interesting. He wrote. You're right. He said it's so crazy how one person can tweet something that they heard from somebody who said that they heard somebody say something, and they can blow up this quick. That's from Amos, who's a pretty well respected, I think, leader on that team.
And that's what it looks like all these quotes are from.
And he had like the crying, laughing face emoji.
The Packers are now open to the reality that they may have to trade Aaron Rodgers. Well, that doesn't say shit. Like, okay, fine. I mean, it's all kind of
like
innuendo.
Tim Tebow saying he wants to have Tim Tebow wants to have a workout with the Jaguars. He wants to try out. Yeah, so do I. I want to have a workout too. But is it going to mean it's going to happen, or
like the stuff that Schefter
Tim Tebow needs to just go away.
The stuff that Schefter originally said seemed just kind of. I have a source that says.
I mean, Demoski Demoski's a co-writer of that with him, though. Like Demoski kind of backs that up, but those within the organization. Well, who is it? Like, who is saying he's disgruntled?
He has told some within the organization. Well, right? Like, you're having a bad day and you bitch to your best friend on the team. That's telling some, right?
They said, I don't know who it was, but
that'd be like
Murphy, Gutekunst, and LaFleur have all taken separate trips out to California to be with Rodgers, and like nothing, like because they realize it's on the brink of like bad, and nothing's done anything. So I think it is. I mean, to me, I think it's legit.
What set him off? Because he started hearing they might trade him.
Well, I think last year the draft set him off probably more than anything.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think that's documented. That's why wouldn't it?
Right, but
he
won the MVP, and they've all been
Lions
can't just be that alone.
he wants his deal reworked too. He wants probably more money up front,
but they said they offered it. They went out there. All three of those guys went out there. And they're trying to work out extensions, and he wouldn't. Nothing. It's nothing. He's not budging on anything. He's not interested in an extension.
That's probably after the.
Well, we thought they were. I mean, they're even worse over the cap next year, right? You thought it was this year was bad, but they're even worse next year. So obviously, they don't want to pay Rodgers more money.
Right.
I mean, you have what? Alexander and Adams both coming up.
Well, yeah, we were saying that if Rodgers goes, Adams is not resigning. That's for sure.
Yeah. Is Alexander's up after this year?
No,
he's gonna get.
That would be
more, maybe.
This would be his. This is his second year. He just finished his second year, right? Or third year? Third?
Alexander, I think, finished third.
Yeah. Does he have a 5-year deal or a 4-year deal? Probably a 5. Most first year.
Yeah,
they usually have the option to pick up their 5th year.
Option for the 5th, yeah.
So 2 more.
I'm guessing they're going to renegotiate him before that.
Packers deal is they get 3/4 of the way through the season, and then they try to extend them, end of 3/4 of the way through this year, and give them a deal that's not maybe the top, but hey, in good faith, here's what we're doing, and we'll stick around, and hopefully he does it. Yeah,
that's a good way to do it.
Absolutely, that's been their philosophy.
Yeah.
Oh, so so when we were in Florida a month ago, our last day, we're waiting for breakfast at this little restaurant, and we're waiting to get seated. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, girls, look. Matt LaFleur comes walking out of the restaurant we're at, and he's like, picks up the phone, and he's like, hey, Mark. And he starts pacing around. He walks by, I go, hey, coach. Looks at her, he goes, oh, hi. And I was hoping that he'd come back and have the girls get their picture taken with him or whatever, but he ended up he was pacing around all over talking. And then his family came out, and then they walked away, and I never saw him again. But now looking back at him, he's probably talking to Mark Murphy about all this shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, Mark was calling him.
He looked very intense and he looked very intense.
Yeah, it's a tough spot. Because, I mean, in my opinion, you'd rather see a guy go while he still has value. and do it too early than wait too long and end up in a situation where he falls off a cliff and is worthless, and then you don't have a plan in place. I mean, I still gotta think he's got, a year, at least 2 very, very good years left.
If not more.
Yeah.
If not more. Because he's had very few lower body injuries in his career. No knees, no ankles, no hip, no nothing. And Brady has had that, and Brady's going to be 44. So Rodgers and that pace could have 13 years left.
I think the frustrating thing about it is the frustrating thing about it is you just didn't want to end the way that the Favre thing ends, right? And you're just like, oh, let him retire with Green Bay and move on, and then it's the next chapter. And you go, well, it sucks. Yeah.
Hard to avoid, though. No matter how much you try to prepare for it, it's hard to avoid.
Yeah. Too many variables.
Yeah. So Carolina's on the clock now, and they're not going to take a quarterback either.
They might. Justin Fields.
For Darnold.
Doesn't matter. He's cheap. I heard they might.
They didn't pick up his option though.
Yeah, because if they don't take a quarterback, then Mac Jones and Fields keep slipping back.
Yeah.
And Devontae Smith is still on the board.
Pick is in it, Seth.
Still on the board.
Oh, weird.
Oh, yeah, Broncos are 9.
Yeah, Broncos are 9. So Carolina and Denver may not take quarterbacks.
No, I heard Denver taking Fields.
Denver will take a quarterback for sure.
You think so? With Locke and Bridgewater, they take a quarterback too?
Yeah, I heard Denver's taking Fields. Well, maybe Jones now.
Okay, Carolina. Wow. Are you seeing this?
God, are you guys cheating?
Yeah.
Come on.
Jason Horn from South Carolina. That's who
Joe Horn's.
Joe Horn's kid, yeah.
Yeah, they said that he's like the greatest, or he's the best quarterback in the draft, and it's not even close. Like the drop off to the next quarterback is just a huge gap.
Well, he only has to go like an hour up the road.
Getting away.
Hey, congratulations. Do you think the Packers should try to sign Sheldon Richardson? I've heard him linked or discussed.
Defensive lineman. Well, they need a lot of defensive linemen. So
Cleveland tackle that got released.
Yeah, they need depth at D line, but they have no money.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but they were talking about it.
You could have told me that he played James Bond, and I would have believed you. I've never heard that name before.
He did, though.
We should sit down with Sam and make him watch like 4 Bond movies in a row.
His eyes would bleed.
No interest. No interest at all.
I promise you've watched worse.
Well, I'm sure I have.
So Denver now. They're not. I'm saying this with confidence. They're not going to take quarterback.
I bet you they will.
Yep, quarterback.
All right.
And I'm not looking at my phone.
I think they take either Smith or Surtain or somebody.
I Are you certain about Surtain?
No. But it does make me feel old that I very clearly remember his dad playing in the NFL, and his dad's probably younger than me.
If it's any consolation, the Cowboys are very high on J.C. Horn.
Yeah, well, them being angry makes me happy.
Yes. And they really like Kyle Pitts, but they didn't want to mortgage their future to trade up for him.
Yeah, there was that talk that Jerry Jones was in love with Kyle Pitts.
Get ready for bed, please. Hey, and Alana, after you get your pajamas on, you need to clean up your room because Vanessa cannot come over unless your room is cleaned up.
Yes, all of that.
Those are good instructions.
Listen
Yes.
to me, you entitled
Do what your mom
little.
says.
Yeah, usually it's a lot worse than that.
Oh, you're on?
I didn't hear one F-bomb, so.
Upstairs, sweetheart.
You do it now. You get your ass.
I have to pick up one more goddamn thing.
I just step on one more Lego.
Hey, where's our host?
He's probably getting another beer. What do you think?
Going off the rails.
Probably peeing. Watching a Bond movie. Setting lineups.
Where are you staying there, John? What's your...
There's a house here on campus that's fully furnished that they let us use.
Oh, nice.
House.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Let us use.
That is very nice.
You're squatting.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It was like since Christy and I both worked here, they have these houses that they own, and they're here for like people who take jobs here but haven't bought a house yet. They're here for students that needed to be quarantined, and so it was available. So they said, yeah, after you sell your house, just move in and until the semester ends, and then go.
Just have to distribute these little baggies of cocaine while you're here.
Yeah, here's a weed.
Sure. Well, I was doing that anyway, so add to my run. We all got to do what we got to do, Mike.
Oh, I hear you.
Make them ends.
Yep.
There's Sam. Sam's ass first.
Oh, look who it is.
Come here. We can pick you up.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there's a dog.
Dad, you're
There's a
choking
dog.
me.
Oh, goodness.
Dude, look
Can't
at the
breathe.
computer. Actually, look. Actually, come here. Come here, big boy.
Oh, what you doing?
What are you doing? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Mr. Squishface. He only weighs 95 pounds. Oh. God damn, he's big. You're big, aren't you? Sorry, can you speak? Speak. 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 Oh boy. He's gonna tear up my carpet.
Yeah, kids aren't going to sleep now.
You hear it? There goes my carpeting. Stop!
Yeah.
Hey! You horse's ass. Good Lord.
Okay, Denver pick is in, and it's not a quarterback.
It's not?
I don't know. I just want to be right about something.
Hey, get off my shoe, you jerk.
Currently, Sam, NHL tiers lineup is 7th in the quarter contest. You should listen to me.
I am An 826 out of 891.
Yeah, that's bad.
good. Oh no, this bottom 5 percentile, not 5 percentile.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah. You need to listen to Jameson.
No shit.
Maybe he needs to start making your NHL picks too.
He won't. I tried to get him to do that. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do NHL, and then he wouldn't do baseball either.
But he's the Rain Man of NBA DFS.
He's had a good week.
Jesus.
Sam, it's just rude to eat on camera, you know.
No one's fucking watching you. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Let's see Reddick. John brought his dog up.
Come here, buddy.
Some Reddick time. Let's get some quality Reddick time.
He won't jump up, and I'm not picking him up.
Yeah. Hey, Broncos took Surtain, so in your face.
Oh wow.
Come here. We're not.
Cowboys
He's good too.
also are not going to take a quarterback.
Who's that?
That's really loud.
White Truth.
Why?
What is that?
It's Caden.
Dude, look at my TikTok.
We're on a We're on a live podcast, Caden.
I'm not calling anybody.
You are.
All right, I'll look when I'm done.
I'm not.
Okay, bye.
I'm not calling anybody.
So my question now, would the Cowboys take Devonta Smith just because he's there?
Yeah, because they need defensive help, so they'll do that because they're so ticked that Surtain isn't there because they thought he'd be there.
Come here.
They needed one of those two corners so badly and didn't get either of them.
I love it.
Yeah, I do too. But they're dumb.
They'll reach and take like an edge player that there's not many good ones, and there's not like a really highly rated one.
Yeah, because they at wide receiver they should be mostly set, but they'll take Devonta Smith anyway.
For the fun of it. Mm-hmm. Oh,
What you got there, Sam? Cheez-Its? Original flavor?
Try to grab anything. White cheddar.
Oh. Your fingers are going to get dirty.
oh, there you go.
There's another dog.
Another dog looks petrified.
I set him down and he just ran off.
You guys, none of the dogs care about looking at the camera.
Don't be a bitch. Get over here.
The Bucks are losing to the Rockets.
Rockets are good, and they had all those good players.
Their best player should be in the Bucks. Christian Wood, for those of you that don't know.
Oh, I thought you meant Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, Christian Wood should be on the Bucks, and why is that?
Well, he was on the Bucks, so he could still be on the Bucks.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Mac Jones gonna go now?
Now, Mike justify why Christian Wood would never. Christian Wood was never good for the Bucks. They had to get rid of him. He wasn't that good. It wouldn't have mattered.
Is that Mike?
I'm not going to argue with you.
You'd love to have Christian Wood right now, wouldn't you?
I don't know a damn thing about what Christian Wood is doing in the NBA this year, but I do know that the Bucks are good. So whatever.
Christian Wood is good. He is a good player.
Right. He just wasn't good when he was on the Bucks.
No.
So players change. They get better. All he was a G League player on the Bucks.
We all can change. Rocky IV said that.
He also could not shoot a three, which he learned how to do, which has made him a lot better. All right, can we fast forward this thing to the Packers pick?
Tim Hardaway Jr. dropped 42 points tonight.
I think I may have had him, but I also had Giannis, so
Jesus,
probably is irrelevant. Actually, I had Hardaway in my FanDuel lineup, but I also had Giannis in that lineup. Ooh, bet the Derby.
Come here, bud.
I gotta get my Kentucky Derby picks in.
As amazing as he is, he has moments where he just looks terrible.
Wait, who? You guys see there's a trade?
No.
Cowboys traded to the Eagles.
That makes sense because
Eagles are taking Eagles are taking Smith here.
Yeah, I would say for sure.
Oh, sorry, Jalen Hurts.
There you go, buddy.
There he is. There's a 3-point shooting dog.
Hey, we got
no tats yet.
You got a second viewer for us.
Hello, second viewer.
Type in the chat box who's listening or watching right now. We have 2 viewers. Let us know who is that bored that they are watching this shit.
Say stop eating Cheez-Its, Sam.
Tell me who you are and I'll stop eating Cheez-Its.
Colin's gone all 3 different beers.
Now what are you drinking, Colin?
Pacifico.
Pacifico, nice.
Delicious.
Yeah, Colin is going to have to get me in on his different beers at Woodman's. How to game the system.
That'll be our first field trip, John.
Yeah, all right. Let's book it.
Colin, you see the Cowboys traded their pick to the Eagles.
Intra-conference? What the hell?
It's gonna be Smith. It's gonna be Smith.
Devonta Smith, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, because they messed up by not taking Jefferson last year.
Pick is in.
Didn't they take Hurts last year?
Yes.
They took Hurts, but they took Rager over Justin Jefferson. Not good.
Jim Evan was watching, or maybe he still is.
Oh, hey, Jim.
Jim Evan.
How the hell did Jim know about this? How would Jim know?
I sent him the link.
JE36.
Oh, I just figured Jim was constantly checking Twitter.
Yeah, right.
Seems like he's all over that stuff.
So Jim uses his racing number Mike uses his basketball number. Jim uses his racing number.
Yeah, nice.
That's 30. That's his racing number is 36.
I don't know. Why else would it be 36?
33 was not my basketball number.
What else? That's your baseball number.
That was the year Mike was born, 1933.
My baseball number. It looked like I was born in 1933 right now.
You move as fast as someone who's born in 1933. You play golf like someone who's born in 1933.
I didn't get out on the tennis court today. Weather sucked.
Oh.
The weather sucked. What are you talking about? The weather sucked.
Too windy.
Oh, it wasn't.
Windy. You're the biggest wind. Something. Biggest wind. I can't say it.
Are we
certain words.
Podcast? We're not allowed to swear in the podcast, Mike.
My mom might be watching.
Yeah, the one person that's watching is your mother.
Yeah. She's a big fan.
He's going to choose some type of gender-specific vulgar slur.
Yep.
Yeah, Eagles pick. Yeah.
They got another Deshaun Jackson, same size.
Oh my God. Is Jim really debating Bucks? No, he was not good enough to get time. Not in the Buck system. He couldn't shoot threes.
Maybe he could. The Bucs just didn't know it.
Again, I just want to here. The Giants are now up. They're also not going to take a quarterback. So Fields, Jones continue to slide here. It's going to change everything.
The Patriots are going to end with them, aren't they?
Packers could take
because the Cowboys are next. They're not going to take them.
Saints will move up to get a quarterback.
They might, yeah.
Oh, the Giants might take a quarterback.
I doubt it.
No.
Have you not heard they're out on Jones at this point? They might move on.
Daniel Jones is their guy. They're not taking a quarterback.
Okay.
They just got Kenny
I was
Galladay.
right about the Broncos, and I'm going to be right about that one too.
They're taking a quarterback. Yep, Giants taking a quarterback, they said.
He got the call. Yeah, Patriots. I think Saints is probably a good call by John.
Patriots will come up to get like Fields or Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Or I just read something that the Vikings possibly could take a QB too.
Just give them $84 million and hope for the best, right? That's got to be one of the worst free agent signings of all time.
Oh, Bears are trading up.
Oh boy,
that's too high for Newsom, isn't it?
No, they're coming to get a quarterback.
I think they might go QB.
I hope it's Mac Jones and not Fields. Actually, I hope it's Fields because he went to Ohio State, and Ohio State quarterbacks suck.
Yeah, and he's injury prone.
Alabama quarterbacks aren't exactly great either, right?
Joe Namath, Bart Starr,
Jalen Hurts, Tua,
Durant 42 as well. Levert 36.
Oh yeah, Bears are on the clock. So Durant had how many?
42
points. Actual points.
Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Not fantasy points, actual points.
Yeah. I think one of the things I'm most excited about moving back is not being in Eastern time zone anymore. It's freaking 9:40 here.
Yeah. So the Bears traded up and they gave up their pick this year, 164, a future 1, and a 4th.
Holy balls.
I mean, they just mortgaged picks out in the future. It's like they're still screwed because of Mac.
So what? They moved up 10 spots, right? 21 to 11? Was that what it was? Roughly?
Because this GM is trying to keep his job. And
20,
this is
20.
his job right here.
20 to 11.
Didn't the Bears
Basketballs.
sign someone in free agency though?
Yeah, they got Andy Dalton.
Oh yeah. Go sit down, everybody.
Yet no one knows who they're taking. They're like quarterback time, but they have no idea. Like there's no obvious pick right now for quarterback, is there? It's Fields or Jones, but there's not an obvious one.
The pick is in.
Christian Wood has 5 threes against the Bucks.
Mike doesn't want to hear it, Kashuda.
I said he couldn't shoot threes when he was on the Bucks
because they didn't let him.
He learned how to shoot threes, so that proves my point.
27 points, a block, 2 assists, and 7 boards.
Wow.
I mean, so that and so they have to trade up and make this kind of a pick because of how awful that Trubisky pick was. And that's only a few years ago.
Yeah.
Trubisky picked only 3 or 4 years ago, right?
Probably 4, right? They didn't. Did they not pick up his
He sucks. That's all he knows.
option?
Yeah, they didn't pick up the 5th-year option on him.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of the worst picks of all time.
I mean, it's no Jordan Love, but
No, it's not.
guys, we have. Oh, hey, hang on. We got another comment here.
Some good witty banter.
Yeah, I like it.
Shut up, Jim.
That's right on cue with Jim's humor. Like, I don't care that the Bears.
Who is the pick?
Quarterback.
Jeez.
Yeah, pick is in, but it doesn't. It's got to be. I'm guessing it's Fields.
I don't know. Goodell's up there right now.
What are you doing? Should I show everybody Ayla?
Yep, Fields.
Fields to the Bears.
Yep.
I thought you could have said like Aaron Rodgers to the Bears or something.
This GM he's gone anyway, so he just screwed this whole future up for this team.
Yeah, Bears are so
nothing.
No, nothing. Who's that kid that wide receiver when they had a really high pick? They took him out of West Virginia, and he just was totally useless. Kevin something out of West Virginia.
Kevin White.
Kevin White. I mean, horrible.
Oh my God, we got 3 watchers. We got 3 viewers. We're up to 3 viewers, everyone.
All right.
Don't say anything stupid.
Know yourselves.
Don't think what Christian would.
DJ Wilson just hit a 3. He's playing. That's funny.
Oh, yeah, here's another one.
And I love how they're like, oh, Allen Robinson just now has a good quarterback. He hasn't played a down in the NFL yet. Like, he threw to wide open Ohio State receivers. That's he's playing against he's a varsity player playing against freshman kids. Yeah. It's NFL. It's a whole lot different. Give me like everyone thought that
go ahead.
Wayne Haskins and Cardale Jones would be good. Those guys are garbage.
Yeah. Fields.
Terrell Pryor stunk.
Yeah. Fields is not pro
P.T.
ready.
Barrett stunk. Braxton Miller stunk. They're all horse crap. Ohio State quarterbacks are horse crap.
Yeah.
And here's one indicator, and I'll stand by it. Here's how they ask for a snap. They don't ever call a signal. They go, never once, and they go.
Yeah.
That will never be successful. Ever.
Yeah.
Has there been a run? Okay. That's a coaching thing, right?
Yes, by Urban Meyer, who's a terrible person, an asshole. And then look at their coach now. All he's got is freaking rosacea cheeks. Asshole.
I don't need to pick out a guy for that. Jeez.
It only took 3 beers for Common to arrive.
I have a big disdain for Ohio State. I think they're just their fan base is terrible.
Yeah. Boo, Ohio State. Don't like them.
Who is their coach now anyways? I don't even know.
Ryan Day.
Me.
Yeah, and
you.
You look like a troublemaker. Are you a troublemaker?
No.
I cannot believe you guys all have kids that young. It's insane to me. Oh, God. It's insane.
Kenzie's 9.
Congrats on the early sex.
What'd you say?
Yeah, way to go.
Congrats on the early sex.
No, I know. It's weird, like, to think that you guys still have such young kids, and mine are almost out of fucking high school. Not saying it's a good thing. It is a good thing, but
spread them out. Keeps you young.
Okay.
Fresh ream up paper. Ow.
what are you doing?
Breaking open a ream of paper.
Or, just open it.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. You just pull the tab and you zip it around and
it opens it perfectly
showing
this
us,
way.
Showing us how he disciplines his kids.
It was off of TikTok. It was a hack.
yeah, that's usually the way I'd break a stick in half, but not maybe Bo. That's the way Bo Jackson used to break baseball bats after he struck out, but that's not usually the way you open a ream of paper.
No.
Where's the Cowboys going to take?
They need defense.
There's that linebacker still there, right? Really good linebacker.
Kid from Notre Dame.
Let's see what the Ringer says, guys. Hey, so the Ringer had Justin Fields number 2 overall. Slater, the tackle, is still available.
Yeah, I can't
Slater.
pronounce his name. Owusu Koromoa.
Who is this?
Right, it's late.
You guys think we'll ever do a podcast together for the NFL draft and the Packers pick?
Do what?
You guys think we'll ever do this and the Packers will have a top 5 pick?
Oh, top 5? No.
Well, I mean, if the Rodgers thing goes through, it might be next year. But
This is my last year.
So the Bears draft, they have Dalton, who they're giving I don't know, $10 million to probably, and they're paying Nick Foles $9 million guaranteed this year.
Oh, Cowboys made their pick, and wow. I won't give it away.
get off the phone, Kashuta.
Receiver.
No.
Yeah, this guy, the linebacker. Yep. That's the guy they showed earlier, sitting around.
What? The guy with the Jeremiah, whatever, with the weird name?
No.
Oh.
No,
Micah Parsons.
Parsons.
Oh, okay.
So the Chargers are up now.
They're going to get that lineman from Northwestern. They're going to have a good line.
Yeah, the Vikings then, and do you think the Vikings then would take Mac Jones?
Yes. You can learn from Kirk Cousins.
Who's the Northwestern dude you're talking about?
Slater.
Oh, okay.
AC Slater.
AC Slater, yeah. Beat me to it.
Mike's asleep. When do you leave for Michigan?
After work tomorrow.
How long a drive is that?
6 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh.
Just arrive perfectly around 10 o'clock at night.
Wait,
well,
you have to drive through Chicago too, so it might be longer than that.
And it's an hour. You lose an hour, so
You have to drive through
it'll be
Chicago.
more like
too. 11.
Yeah, I know. It'll be 7 o'clock in Chicago. I don't know.
There's never a good
Friday.
time.
That won't be bad.
They have that ferry that you can take across.
What's his name?
Jim. He's watching right now.
John Common.
But it doesn't open until May 7th. That would save us 2 hours on the drive.
But that's like $400 or something, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it that much?
Yeah, I don't think it's cheap.
From Manitowoc or whatever?
Or out of Milwaukee.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Look at McCarthy wearing a suit. He looks so uncomfortable.
I don't even want to look at him. He fucking pisses me
Tell
off.
us what you think of the draft so far, Madeline.
Well, I would be keeping up with him more, but the TV's not working. But I'm a little bit nervous about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys might be a jinx.
What did they just say?
At a time.
I heard 30 voices at one time.
No, that's just Sam.
I blame Georgia.
Yeah, me too.
Congratulations to your future volleyball team there, Madeline.
Oh, thanks. I'm very excited to go there. I know that probably makes you mad.
I don't. It's girls volleyball. I don't care.
Except for maybe Kimberly, right?
I don't know. You'll play at the school where John's kids go.
Yes. Who did Atlanta take?
Well, I don't have anybody in high school, but yes.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Who did Atlanta?
Pitts.
Who's that?
Kyle Pitts from Florida.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Right.
Have fun.
See you.
At least your kids show an interest, John.
It's,
to some extent.
She's a sophomore?
Sophomore, yeah. So she's got junior and senior year left.
Sam, what are your kids up to? Vandalizing stuff?
They're not here. Nice. They're not here tonight. They're at Jamie's.
Oh.
One tried to FaceTime Sam and he blew him off.
True.
He's like, yeah, I got a podcast I gotta do. Get out of here, kid.
I gotta finish my Cheez-Its. Call me later.
My God, we're not even halfway to the Packers pick yet.
Yeah. I'm running low on gas here.
Yeah. The Bucs gonna win that freaking game or not?
It's just the start of the fourth quarter. It's a 5-point game. Forbes is 25.
Sam, I'm currently third in the NHL tiers.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh, never mind. I just went to
Where's
20.
Kevin Porter Jr. from? Baylor? No.
How many points do you have, Kashuta?
106.
I got 36.
In NHL tiers, you got 36?
Yeah.
Wow.
What did you say you had?
106.
Oh, 106. All right. In the dollar, you'd be winning $250.
250?
Yep. 50
Yeah,
foot.
up my entry fees because I'm still playing quarters, and I think probably tomorrow I'm going to be up, and because the last time I was talking trash about going from quarters to dollar entries, and I literally went to dollar entries one day and lost like $35 in one day.
Yeah. And then you're like, yep, that's not fun.
And I'm like, back to quarters.
Yep.
Yeah. But tomorrow it's going to be back to dollar entries. We'll see how it goes.
Did you find out where he's from, Mike?
USC.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll be back.
Just being Mike. Little Mike time.
Ready to get out of there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're raring to go. Everything's all lined up, and pods will be in the driveway next Friday.
I saw your video.
And,
How many of those babies did it take?
2 of them.
2?
Two pods. Yeah, we got rid of quite a bit of stuff, because we moved from Greendale to the house down here, and we went from like a 1,200 square foot ranch in Greendale to like 2,800 square feet with a basement and everything here, like much bigger house. And then now we're kind of downsizing, coming back. So we got rid of a ton of stuff. So
Yeah.
filming pods was pretty interesting, but it's a pretty good way to go. It wasn't as expensive.
Forces you to get rid of stuff, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. Now that we've moved a couple times, more than a couple times, we've purged quite a bit.
Yeah. That's nice.
Furniture set, and some beds, and then just random stuff. So, and then we'll kind of see with the house that we rent. We're there at least until the end of January.
Mhm.
Then, obviously we don't want to move again. So hopefully it's worth buying. But the house market, like, I just don't. It's crazy. I don't want to buy in this market right now because eventually there's gonna be a downswing. I have to think, right? I mean, have we hit the peak yet for this housing market? I
don't know. Talk to the guy with the realtor. That's wife.
Who's that?
I mean, John, in order for this to like get back to normal, are people going to have to start building again?
There's already building. The people are building. Builders are busy, but the price of materials are off the charts.
Yep.
Like building a house is like ridiculous. Not only is it expensive, it is such a backlog of getting materials.
Yeah.
Building is like, you're going like, $200 a square foot.
That's like 4 or 5 times the cost of what materials were 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I mean, until that can get a little bit more under control, we got to figure out what the best option is. And the best option might be just to rent month by month and just let it run its course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be a renter, but at the same time, I also don't want to be buying in this market.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, the people that bought our house, I mean, awesome. You bought our house and we made a bunch of money. That's great. But I'm also looking at them going, okay, I just lived in that house. It's very questionable what you just paid for this, if that house is going to be worth that much in another year. And you're already going to be upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right, Sam's back.
Oh, wow.
Still no viewers.
I haven't even actually been keeping up with the picks.
Vikings are up. Chargers took a tackle.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the library to study.
Thought he only did that on Packer Viking nights.
Yeah, Jim's got a big poli-sci test in the morning.
Ben.
So,
Yes. All right, bud.
I saw a tweet. It said it was talking about for the Bears, like, oh, good news for the Bears. They got Fields. Bad news is being the 4th QB taken in the draft has been the kiss of death recently. Last 15 drafts, the 4th QB taken, Jordan Love, Drew Lock, Josh Rosen, Deshaun Kaiser, Hackenberg, Mannion, Carr, Barkley, Whedon, Ponder, McCoy, Patrick Whitehenny, Beck, and Kellen Clemens.
Wow.
Those aren't very good quarterbacks.
No, those are awful quarterbacks.
I mean, Carr is probably out of all of them, he's the best.
Yeah, and a great jersey to buy.
Yeah. Great,
really,
yeah.
really good jersey that you'd want to buy, especially authentic jersey. Perfect one.
And 10 sizes too big, too. Hanging in my closet.
I missed. Did someone make a joke about Mike's huge David Carr jersey?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I meant Derek Carr.
Either way.
Whatever. Yeah.
David Carr.
Mike has a David Carr jersey.
David Carr.
You want me to go get it and put it on?
Yeah, it's David, isn't it? Yeah, Mike's got a David Carr jersey, right?
He does.
Why did you get a David Carr jersey?
I was looking for a new team to support. It was back when Houston was a new franchise or whatever. Didn't work out, okay?
Bad choice. Still not as bad as that green shirt from Gadzooks, but
No, that's a great shirt.
Come on, dude.
That's one of the greatest shirts ever.
That shirt's awesome.
Right.
Zipper up.
Reddick needs some tats.
He needs a haircut.
We're not even halfway done, you guys.
No, this is freaking ridiculous. So did the Vikings trade out and the Jets traded in?
Looks like it, yeah. Huh.
And the Jets pick is in.
Wow, I don't even know.
Behind it says the Vikings are still on the clock.
Yeah, I've got the Jets on the clock.
Yeah, so does the TV.
Oh yeah.
Now they do. Now NFL does. Wow, if the Patriots will the Patriots take Mac Jones?
I would think.
That would be interesting. A lot of dead air right now.
Yeah, I mean, I got to think Jets are either taking a linebacker or offensive lineman here, which is going to be boring, but Chargers.
No, is there any wide receivers going that high? Not really. Not besides the two that were just taken.
Was that Newsom? Is this kind of that territory?
Might be a bit high.
Too high, yeah.
Ringer Big Board has Newsom. Not that pretty high. No, they don't. Hang on. No, that is not a need thing. Oh no, they got Newsom at 29 for the big board. Or what about Farley, who's got injury concerns, but he's, clearly good talent.
I don't like that at all because he's got back problems and stuff. I had read like potential if he fell down where the Packers are. I'm like, that's just too many. He had vertebrae surgeries and discectomies and.
Yeah. So would you care? Would you worry if they took him at 28, whatever, 28, 29, whatever we have?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I agree.
Back problems are hard at any age.
Yeah.
The pick is in for the Jets.
Boy.
Who's this? Oh, Patriots?
Porter Jr. has 44 points.
Gee, that's a third guy that's got fucking 40 tonight.
8 of 12 threes.
Jesus.
Hello. You're gonna be on camera.
Oh, so the Jets. Oh,
Yeah,
so the
John,
Vikings
John.
share with the Jets. Oh, I see. Okay. I
Eric,
missed
camera's off.
So Vikings picked up. They picked up 66 and 86.
Jesus.
So you get a third rounder and a fifth round or a fourth rounder. There's 2 rounds tomorrow night.
Yes.
Yeah, what did you say? 2 rounds from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys will all be tuned into the Kimberly football game against Nina playoff semifinal.
Yes.
That.
Figured.
Will it be on Facebook Live?
It'll be on YouTube.
How have they even been doing it? I haven't even followed any.
They've won every game.
By a lot?
For the most part, Pulaski was a close game. But other than that, they haven't played anyone great. So we'll play Nina tomorrow night, and then I'm assuming we'll win, and then we'll play probably Fond du Lac for the championship, which will be good because they've got that Braylon Allen that's going to the Badgers, who's freaking ridiculous.
What position does he play?
For Fond du Lac, he plays basically every position. For the Badgers, he's going to play linebacker.
Oh, okay.
He'll play quarterback, running back, receiver, linebacker for Fond du Lac. He actually reclassified up a year, so he's supposed to be a junior, but he's going to the Badgers next year.
Nice.
So, dude, kid's freaking legit. Like he's going to be good. He is good. He's going to be good for the Badgers.
Maybe you can watch some college football then, Sam. Watch him play.
That actually will pique my interest a little bit. That is true.
They said the pick is in, right? For the
It's set it for a really long time. Yeah, I don't.
It's that offensive guard.
And they said the Patriots have their pick in.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing without a doubt they're taking Mac Jones. I'd be stupid not to.
That worked out perfect for Patriots.
God, yeah.
Picks.
They didn't have to trade up, nothing. They just sat at 15 and got him.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Always goes up for them.
They're gonna suck though for a while.
They got to get some weapons. I mean, they have two good tight ends, which are good for a rookie quarterback.
Yeah. The Patriots are gonna suck for 2 or 3 solid years.
And by that time, he's almost 70 now. Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, their time is up. Their window is closed very much. It's interesting, like, how did Patriots fans deal with Brady going somewhere else and winning a Super Bowl? I never really.
I think it's split. I think most of them actually are happy because they love Tom Brady. But
sure,
he won them 6 Super Bowls. How pissed
off at him?
No, I don't think they'd be. It's like, are they pissed off at the Patriots front office for
letting them go another year or early, whatever? I don't know. I mean, you got your shit in. I mean,
yeah, you got 6 of them.
Yeah. Are you that greedy that you were pissed off that you didn't get one more?
Probably. They're freaking Boston people. Probably. Yeah.
True. Very true.
Yeah. Think about that period of time where the Celtics won their championships and the Bruins won a Stanley Cup in that time and the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Freaking ridiculous period of time for those people. Yes, they're greedy as shit. They're they expect it. Yeah, Patriots took Mac Jones.
Jesus, way to ruin it.
It's on the ESPN app. I'm not like cheating at all. It's
How
just,
is that so far ahead?
I don't know, but it's right there.
Mac attack.
Mac Jones. Mac Jones. Kevin Durant, what are you wearing? Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna tear this league apart. You watch me. I'm gonna kick butt out there. Give me that hat. I'm putting my hat on and I'm gonna go and play for the Patriots and I'm gonna win.
Durant has got some brutal suit on, or what?
I'm texting it to you right now. No, definitely not. It looks like it came off the set of Boys in the Hood. And that is not racist. It's a reality of a comment of what he's wearing.
Oh, he's got the top button without.
Yes, like
He looks like he's got like a Santa hat on top.
all right, Packers going to start trading up here. We're getting close.
You're getting into that territory where it's realistic. They could trade.
Has there just been one receiver taken, or
3.
Waddle and Smith and
Chase.
God, I hope Mac Jones does awesome with the Patriots. I would just love him to do well. I'd love for Belichick to get another good guy.
Are you serious right now, or is this sarcastic?
I like Belichick. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah, let's
surprises me.
the Patriots keep winning, Conlon, and let's just have our one fucking Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers. That's fun. That sounds like that's a great idea.
If he was going to be traded, anywhere, I would want him to go to New England.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. I would be fine with Rodgers going to New England because I know that he'd win a Super Bowl there.
I just like Belichick. I just like I like listening to him. I like how he doesn't give a shit about the media. All he loves is football. He loves football and Navy Academy and lacrosse.
I'm sure he likes the badge a little bit.
He does because he dumped his ex-wife for a younger one.
There you go. I'm on board. Belichick it is.
Do you know that Mel Kiper eats pumpkin pie like every day?
Pumpkin pie is good.
Every day.
Pumpkin pie haircutted freak.
And I also read a story that it was this week. He's like bought like he got like a box set of the old Tonight shows of like Johnny Carson and stuff, and he watches them at 10:30 at night just to relive it.
Yeah,
he's like a insane like creature of habit. Like he'll watch old shows, but only when they were originally on, like in the past.
So like he'll listen to Johnny Carson tell jokes about like Jimmy Carter and
yes,
yeah, makes him feel comfortable.
You're gonna lose.
Hey-o!
I'm gonna tell you guys something that's not surprising. That I didn't know Mac Jones was white until about a week ago.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Jeez, look at all the hugs he's getting.
That's profiling there.
Yeah, it is.
I watch college football, and his name is Mac Jones.
Mac has some
Pretty universal.
Yeah, I would agree.
Pretty what?
Universal.
Lil Mac from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shooter's probably knows about 50 Macs down there in Georgia.
Yeah.
Big Mac, Little Mac.
Hey, Mac.
Mac Dowles from Coming to America.
Mac Tire Repair.
Yep.
Craig Mack.
Wait, it's McDowell's. Wait, it's McDowell's, isn't it?
It's McDowell's. Yeah.
Coming to America.
The Big Mac.
You thought it because of Craig.
My apologies to that. Yeah.
You thought because of Craig Mack, the Mac Jones was not white.
Definitely not. But who the hell is this guy? Never. This is the first time I've ever heard of the name Zaven Collins.
Is he
He's like one of the top linebacker prospects.
Tulsa, right?
27th on the Ringer Big Board.
Yeah. Is he out of Tulsa?
They've got good linebackers now. They've got the one dude that was like the hybrid last year that came on really strong at the end of the year. What the hell's his name? He's like number 42, 44 for the Cardinals. He's awesome.
The Raiders are up. Who is the fastest person on the board still? We'll just
Haven't the Rockets lost like
Elijah Moore
games in a row?
Are they going to beat the Buffalo?
This game. Jesus.
Yep. I know.
Hey, is Rocket
78 points.
Isaiah Simmons, yeah, that's who that guy is. He's really good.
They're the Raiders are taking an offensive lineman, aren't they?
Oh my God, look how fast that guy is. He's fast.
Raiders are taking an offensive lineman, from what I understand.
They should.
Yeah. So who's the next one on the board? Who's it? I'm looking at the big board here. Jeez, there's like no offensive. Is Elijah Vera Tucker left, or was he picked? Or Darisaw from Virginia Tech. Those are two guys that someone's going to go there. Is anyone listening to me?
No.
Okay, good. Good.
Christian Wood with a foul on a jump ball on a tip.
There's not been a lot of like pass rushers. It felt like in other years it's always been pass rushers taken early on. This has been very offense heavy.
Yeah.
That's the league. Good job, Bucks. Good job.
So what's the feedback on the new Kimberly basketball coach? What's the insight? What's the scuttlebutt over there?
All positive. I mean, Murphy's a great coach, so I've heard early morning what was going on, and it's funny the text you get, like, because nothing's announced, like, oh, I heard this, I heard this, I heard this, and then you start texting other people. But no, it's good. I am excited. I'm happy. I'm happy that was. There's a few names I heard the whole thing. So every name I heard, I was like, I'll be happy with it. So I think it's good.
He retired for a while or something. He used to coach at Seymour, right?
Yeah. He retired from teaching whatever last year, 2 years ago, whatever, and then we'll talk offline. I'm not putting anything that I know on record here.
Was Pav really in? Did he honestly apply for the job?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Kyle Porter, 78 fantasy points.
Kevin Porter?
Kevin Porter for Houston, 78 fantasy points. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Did not have him.
How many guys? 3 guys now that we know have had 40 points tonight?
Durant had like 60 some, which I thought was
No,
solid.
I'm talking about normal 40 points. I'm just talking straight points.
Oh, straight points.
Straight points. 3 guys had 40 plus tonight.
I only had Durant.
Yeah, me too.
Raiders, time's up. Let's freaking pick here.
Must be a couple pass rushers at the top, huh?
This is going to be an offensive lineman. Got to be.
Oh boy. Yes, offensive lineman, but nobody I've ever heard of.
Alex Leatherwood, is that a made-up name? Is he a real person?
He's a real human from Alabama.
One of the ladies is eating on the left.
Here's another reason to hate Ohio State. They're also trying to copyright or trademark the. Or the.
Seems totally normal and reasonable.
Yeah.
Jesus, he's a big dude.
Who was it? Oral Roberts that beat Ohio State
I think so.
in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny after that happened. They were for like a day or so after they were calling him Oral Roberts. Just a freaking troll, Ohio State. Just stupid that shit is.
Well, they're saying this is a reach for the Raiders.
They don't reach. The Raiders don't reach.
Seems about right.
Mayock doesn't care. Mayock and Gruden do not fucking care what the big boards say or like that. They have their thought process, and they pick who the fuck they want. That's it. They do not give a shit. That's clear.
It is.
Which I don't. You got to commend them. I mean, it's whatever. They have their freaking board. And that's it. Why? Think about it. This is go 30 years ago when there's no social media. It's probably more like that. You just have your boards are all over the place, right? You're not listening to outside noise. You have your own stuff, and you just pick your guys.
And Gruden is like, this guy, he's got these intangibles.
Is that Jack Nicholson?
Yeah, stick to Michael.
Something like that. I just like this. I like the way this guy, like.
Well, look at Mike Mayock runs to put his mask on when the cameras go on. It's like, yeah, right. Those guys aren't wearing freaking masks in their draft. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
Like Jerry Jones, none of those people had it on.
Can I tell you how much I fucking hated Gruden on Monday Night Football? Hated him.
He's awful. He didn't know.
Horrific.
He did. Some of those guys just don't do any research about anything. They just fucking talk because they know football, and that's it. And you could tell it was that.
Horrible.
He loves everybody. He can make anybody sound great.
I tell you what, this guy.
Like, I tell you what, man, this guy. We're talking about like the fullback for the Bengals is like this. This guy's a grinder.
Yeah, this is my guy right here. Now, you said that about the same frigging guy 5 minutes ago. You said it about somebody else 5 minutes ago.
No one gives a frog's fat ass about your stupid opinions.
Who your guy is. Dolphins pick is in.
God, they have another pick.
Yeah. Who did they take? Waddle. Yes.
Yeah, the receiver. Yeah.
This will be a long one, probably.
Yeah. That inside linebacker from Notre Dame is still available. He's been.
Oh yeah, he's a good one.
He's been up on ESPN's board for a while here.
There's not a lot of good safeties. There's a lot of good corners this year. A lot of good corners. Wide receivers class is better than like any year in the recent years.
Okay. I can see the pick of the Dolphins, and it's not anybody the ESPN had up there. This is another surprise.
What is with these like guest pickers? That's just stupid. Give me a break.
You try and turn it into a TV show, and it's fucking dumb.
But it'll be the highest rated show like in the month.
Sure.
The Ringer has him at 15 overall.
Oh.
Is that this guy that you just picked?
Yep. Yeah, Jalen Phillips, 15 overall.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that name. The football team is up.
So there's been 5 QBs taken. Probably not another one will be taken.
There's no one left. There's no QBs left, are there? I mean, there are of the top ones, right?
I got to think, yeah, that was probably the run on quarterbacks in the first round. I can't think of anybody else who would jump into the first round.
The Ringer goes from Mac Jones was 20th overall, and then they go to 82, Davis Mills. So there's a drop off.
Mills from Stanford?
Yep.
Yeah.
They have 3 more in the top 100. They just do the top 100.
Hey, we're 10 picks away from the Packers being on the clock.
Yeah, it's coming fast.
4 more hours.
These moron Bears fans are so excited about getting Fields.
Yes, they are. Because here's the biggest thing. Because it's not Trubisky. Like that's the biggest thing. It's not Trubisky.
They got nothing else to be excited about.
I mean, the guy did run. He does run like a 4.40, but
yeah, I don't know that he can run an offense, but
like, oh, look, he came back from so many tough moments of getting hit and came back and threw big throws and blah blah blah. But I'm like, yeah, he always had the best skilled players on his team, no matter what he was doing.
Right. Came back after getting hit against fucking Indiana. Like, he's not playing against Indiana in the freaking NFL.
Did you guys see Porter Jr.'s final stat line?
50 points.
50 fucking points.
That's pathetic.
11 assists.
Yeah, did not have him anywhere tonight.
Forbes had 30 points. Giannis played 1 minute.
1 minute. Wow.
Christian Wood, 31, 9, and 4.
He sucks.
Awful. Never even should have played. He should have always been. Never should even try to sign him or draft anything.
He's G League.
He sucks. Can't shoot for loser.
So what pick are we at here? Washington's pick is in. Okay.
The football team.
9 more to go.
The football team.
here's what's going to happen. Packers will trade back.
Yeah. And then I'm going to fucking punch my computer and go to sleep. Yeah, because
I don't think the Rodgers trade rumors are probably dead either. They're probably could be alive all weekend.
Yeah.
But if he gets traded, you got to get immediate impact. You can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Your talent is.
Unless the thought is, like, if you know Rodgers is not going to play for the Packers, if you're another team, you're like, why am I going to trade you a bunch of shit when he's not coming back to you. I'm not going to trade you a bunch of shit. Have fun. You figured out what you got to do with Rodgers. He's not coming anyways. Like his value goes down.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Down.
I think if push comes to shove, the Packers would be like, fuck you, and then just sit there and we're just not going to pay you. And
well, correct. But if you know that Rodgers is not going to go to Green Bay and play, and if you're another team, why would you give up a shitload?
Because he'll play for you.
Right, because he'll play for your team.
It's no different than look at what the team's got for Harden. It's not the same because NBA, NFL, but it's like same kind of concept, right? You got disgruntled guys that want out, they want to push their way out. It changes things a little bit.
Rodgers has not proven himself to be anything like James Harden up until right now.
Right.
And we don't know how much is true. Washington football team pick in, and I think I saw that guy. I think actually.
And the difference is Harden's contract is guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Every last penny of it.
Yeah. All right, we're in the 20s. Giants are up again. Or did they trade back?
Jamin Davis. Jamin?
Yeah.
Jamin?
He was a guy that I saw in some mock drafts, the Packers. Getting to the Packers.
We be jamming. And I hope you like jamming too.
He is 45th on the Ringer Big Board.
Well, and that's all that matters is what the Ringer has to say. So
I'm just giving you information. I'm just telling you information. Jesus, mother of God. I'll be back.
So, all right. Giants are up because they traded back. They probably need offensive line more than anything else.
I know they were at their position they were at. They were rumored to really have interest in Devonta Smith. And he didn't last that long.
This is where you can see the Packers if they really want to.
But okay, if the Bateman rumors are true, they can get Bateman at 29, right?
Depends on where runs of players start happening.
Well, and what might happen is either Bateman or Elijah Moore go, and then they start to panic a little bit. Because if both those guys are there, then I think they're in a good spot, assuming that's who they want.
Because like the Colts could take a wide receiver. They need line help too, though, because they've lost a guy. Titans, they lost Corey Davis. They have AJ Brown. Who else do they have? They lost Jonnu Smith.
Yeah.
Vikings, they'll take probably defense or line.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh is going to take probably line.
Because they re-signed Smith-Schuster, so they're not going to take a wide receiver.
Right. Or they could take I've seen Najee Harris to them on a bunch of mock drafts.
Yeah, makes sense.
Jaguars, they're probably open for anything. They could take a wide receiver. Browns, they don't need wideouts. Ravens, probably not. Saints, maybe. Yeah.
Saints probably need more than that.
Saints probably need wide receiver or lineman.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely feel like if receiver is where they want to go, there should be at least 3 guys there, at least 2 guys there that would be impact players.
Mm-hmm. Whose music is that?
It's like bumper music or something.
God, is that terrible?
Terrible.
Who was the last pick? Jamin Davis?
Where in Florida did you guys go, John?
Captiva Island. It's off of Sanibel, or Fort Myers.
Yeah.
It's off, so you like go from Fort Myers onto Sanibel, and it's on the end of Sanibel. It's like another little causeway, and its own little island. That was good.
Yeah.
Little island there, common, huh?
No, it's its own, like Captiva is its own little island aside from where Sanibel is. Most people are familiar with Sanibel, but it's just another little jaunt over. It's cool. We've been there like our 5th year, 6th year now going there. And later than we ever had because our spring break was so much later this year.
It says the Giants pick is in, but not so far.
You know that Louis Riddick, he's really like well spoken. He's good to listen to, and he's applied for a ton of jobs, and he still hasn't gotten them. It's like
I don't know why. I like him.
Yeah. So good, Mike Mayock can get a fucking job. How come Louis Riddick can't? Elliot Wolf is working with the Seahawks, I think.
Yeah, I wonder how much different things would be if Wolf got the job instead of Gutekunst.
Yeah.
Yes. Playmaker.
I'll do that.
That's a little bit of a reach.
They really wanted. And-
we talked about with the Packers.
Yeah, I heard his name up, but I mean, it's.
Oh yeah, that was another guy for the Packers too.
Yeah.
But after Bateman and Moore,
Yeah. I didn't think Tony would last to the Packers.
Wow.
The things I've heard about that Bateman, I like him. I would. You're in range here now where you could probably move up and not give up a heck of a lot.
Or just sit. We were just talking about going through picks of what teams what their needs are.
Yeah.
just wait.
Colts probably they need line help more than anything else. Titans.
Tennessee doesn't need a receiver.
Titans
Minnesota
might.
doesn't.
Maybe they only have AJ Brown now.
Oh, Davis left.
Davis went to the Jets, I think. Vikings don't. Steelers don't. Jaguars maybe.
Yeah.
Browns don't. Ravens probably no because they still have they just got Sammy Watkins. They have Hollywood Brown. They don't rely on big wide receivers anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're taking a tackle.
Yes. They're going to take Landon Dickerson from Alabama.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Who's the little guy? The little
Moore.
receiver.
Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
Like someone said, he goes like Packers are like the gift of socks at Christmas. You get socks and you go great, but like 5 years down the road, you go, boy, am I glad I have these socks.
Yeah.
Drafting that tackle or whatever.
Yep.
And I want the flash just because they don't ever do it, but I do understand if they go that direction. I just don't want to end up in a situation where they draft a guy and it's like, well, where the hell is it? They don't, like if they drafted a safety, like they don't need a safety right now.
No.
Like a tight end or something. They don't need a freaking tight end right now. It's so as long as they avoid those kind of situations, I'm not going to necessarily be pissed off. But I want a little of the flash just because I think that's a little bit more fun. But the offensive line, I do understand. I understand the guard or the tackle. I even understand defensive tackle here, but I don't know that there's a defensive tackle worth picking this high.
Yeah.
They may get all the way there and trade back.
What'd I miss?
So there's this Notre Dame linebacker, huh? Still
Yeah.
out there.
He's slipped quite a bit based on ESPN's rankings.
Packers traded with the Colts last year. Maybe they'll trade with them this year.
You talking about that Jeremiah guy from Notre Dame?
Yeah, Owosu Karamora.
Yeah, Ringer has him 9th overall. 9.
Yeah. 9 times.
9 times.
So Moore and Bateman are like really the next two receivers on the board, huh?
Which more? Elijah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I keep bringing Rondale more into the conversation, but I think I'm okay. Colts are making a pick. And I just won 50 cents on DraftKings. Cha-ching.
And what?
Who fucking knows? I do so much
Probably
I don't even know. It's coming in so fast.
I'm in 10th place because you're an NBA tiers night with about 50 other people.
Yeah, 16th. Although I did a small one. I have 154.5 right now.
I'm at 180.
Ooh, boy. Nice.
Colts pick. Who is it? Who is the pick? Russell Wilson seems like such a phony.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, something there doesn't seem right.
It always just seems so scripted. You know?
Yeah. Like nobody's that nice. Nobody's that clean cut.
His wife was dating, what's his name? Who is she? Future.
Yeah.
What Sierra was? Really? I didn't know that.
She has a kid with Future.
Well, she might be the hottest woman ever.
Okay, that's a bit of a.
She's so hot. Did you have a top 5 hottest women ready? Can you give me 5?
It doesn't include her.
Oh my God, she's so hot. And Mike, Pink is not in the top 5.
No. He's not even listening.
No, he's not.
Because he didn't even react to that. There's a Pink reference.
I heard something about Pink being in the top 5. Damn right she is.
She never has been, Mike. Sorry.
It's my list. I can make it however I want.
I mean, this is a picture when Wilson was drafted of his girl, of his.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I mean, look how that is scary.
Oh my gosh, she's about to she looks like Pennywise, but
I know.
On freaking swallow you. What is with this Colts pick? Okay, they did not take somebody we need.
Kicker?
You guys see it?
Yeah.
He was up there. I saw his name.
Let me check the Ringer big board for you guys.
Oh, Sam, have you heard about the Ringer?
Yeah, I'm just telling you about all night.
Quiddy Pay.
21st overall.
So right in line.
Yeah, but that's probably not on the radar of the Packers. I don't think so. That's fine.
Newsom's still there. Would you rather?
Titans could definitely take a guy that the Packers want.
They'll need secondary help.
Hey, you want Newsom or you want a receiver?
Newsom.
I agree. I want Newsom too. I agree.
Yeah, Newsom is slipping right now.
Why? Is there an issues?
Because he's a good defensive back.
No,
why is he slipping?
Why is he still there?
Oh. What the hell? What the fuck is this?
What about anybody going to take a running back here?
Fuck running backs.
John mentioned taking Najee Harris, and that to me makes a lot of sense.
For who you said?
The Steelers taking Najee Harris from Alabama.
Yeah, that's been reported all fucking yeah.
Which is total Steelers, makes total sense.
Yeah, I would rather Packers go get Newsom and then fucking take a receiver in the second round.
Yeah, and Rondale Moore might be there in the second round.
Would you rather have Newsom or this inside linebacker on Notre Dame?
Well, would you want King to play, or would you rather replace King right away?
Well, what's our Chris Barnes and Kamal Martin?
I don't know. Both sound really good. Oren Burks. This is the year for Oren Burks.
I'd rather have King playing and put a good inside linebacker next to one of those two.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I mean, I don't know. We probably just have one linebacker on the field most of the time.
Never should have gotten rid of fucking Blake Martinez.
Oh my God.
Well, and you have a new defensive coordinator. You don't know what kind of scheme they're going to run.
Do you realize Blake Martinez had a good year last year for the Giants, didn't he? Like everyone's like, this is like, can't believe
No.
Packers let him go.
He had a lot of tackles.
Correct. Yeah.
Statistically, yes.
Yeah.
Impact wise, hell no.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So-
and they paid him a lot of money.
ESPN's best available has Caleb Farley as a D-back ranked higher than Newsome.
Yeah, but he's got injuries. You weren't around for that. We were talking about that. He's got injuries.
He's injured.
Yeah.
He's had tons of back injuries and shit. I don't like that.
6'2", 197. Jeez. Huh?
Just like Kamal Martin.
Yeah.
Tons of fucking injuries, and they drafted him anyway. The Vikings, they traded back, and that's why they're at 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
What was that?
What?
Well, shit.
The Vikings. I'm waiting for the Vikings to take someone that we want, and that's going to piss me off.
Oh.
Imagine if this technology was available 25 years ago when we were in college, guys.
Yeah. I would be unemployable because I would have said a bunch of super fucking offensive things, and
Or
it would be on tape.
Do you know how many people that are now, like, not going to say famous, whatever, but make a lot of money with tons of followers, whatever, because they say shit that should not be said?
Yeah.
There's that path as well.
Yeah.
If this was available, none of us would have. I mean, I would have dropped out of college. Like, why get a major when you can just do this? Like, when you know,
all day long.
Well, if you could have made money on it.
Yeah.
Well, that was the ground floor at that point. You could have made a ton.
Ground floor. Could have got it on the ground floor.
Tiny classified ads.
Like
Titans
Napster
picking you.
and LimeWire.
Yeah. Like Napster, like when they got in ground floor.
Let's see. Where's Todd McShay?
Saw him in a Just for Men commercial.
I also saw that commercial, yes.
Why isn't he like He used to be front and center. They had them both on the thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he getting run out of there?
Hey, Mike, what are your game times this weekend?
Sunday's at 8 a.m. and tomorrow's at like 2, or Saturday's at 2. So at least you don't have to get up early on Saturday or anything.
How many games could you play?
2.
You play 2 games and that's it?
Yeah, this is a league. It's not a tournament. It's a league games.
Holy fucking
Midwest League.
Wow.
Midwest League, it's like an 8-game schedule. So you travel to somewhere for the weekend, you play a couple games, and then we host. Luckily, it's 3 weekends long, and the 2 other weekends are next one.
Titans pick. Sorry to interrupt, but Titans pick's an interesting one based on prior conversations.
Receiver.
Nope.
Marley, wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it changes things.
What is he wearing?
Look at this guy.
Fucking looks like he's about to make a TikTok.
Look at this guy.
He's wearing a back brace, probably.
Yeah, right?
Has he got 6 shooters on his?
He's got an Amish neck beard.
He's got a holster.
He's got Cousin Moses' beard from The Office.
Vikings now, 23.
Well, that's
No,
good.
it's good and interesting.
That's a good pick for us, right? We don't want Farley anyways. We don't have to worry about it, so that's good.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Slides everybody back a pick.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Good job, Titans. Morons.
There's a ton of talent right now.
I mean, he's a good player, but if he has back problems, that's just so
Right.
scary.
He's a good player if everything works out perfectly.
This feels so much like last year. It really does, where all this talent seems to be like there's quite a few guys left right now that really could make a difference. It's just like last year.
I
The
don't even
difference is this year they can't pick a quarterback.
who do we want at this point last year. Who do we want? I don't even remember.
There
Who was
was
available that we expected?
It was like at this point there was wide receivers, and then they were all gone. Then like the good ones for the most part that we thought were gone.
Yeah.
I don't remember who was the player that we wanted. Obviously, we didn't want Love, but who did we think that
Patrick Queen.
Oh, that's
Patrick
right.
Queen. Or Ayuk, I think, was still available.
Yeah, because he went second round, I think.
Yeah, Ayuk was still available. Rieger was still available. Both those guys went second round.
No, Rieger was first round because he went before Jefferson.
What
it was someone else. There was another wide receiver there.
But the Packers had traded up, and I'm like, they're trading up to take Queen. This is going to be awesome. And then, yeah,
what a disaster.
It happened.
Right, think about that. Like, not even if they just took Love in general. The fact that they actually traded up and took Love was even more insane. Why are we reliving this so bad?
Well, that's the best part about about this draft is the fact that you get to move on from that, maybe a little. I don't know.
Newsom might go to the Vikings. That's where Newsom's going to go.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. Fucking A.
Or could they take the linebacker from Notre Dame too?
Yeah.
And there's just a ton of talent still on the board right now.
But the Vikings really need offensive line probably more than a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Linebacker, they still have a fair amount. They still have Barr, Kendricks, and
Yeah.
the other asshole on the other end. Defensive back, that's
because the Trey Wayne's pick sucked, and
Mackenzie Alexander's gone.
yeah.
They have Patrick Peterson, but they're paying him $9 million, and he's in the back end of his career.
It's a prove it deal, right? 1 year.
Yeah. He's a hold and grab type of D-back anyways.
Right.
Adams will burn his ass off the line, no problem.
Right. Which will be good if Aaron Rodgers is throwing him the ball, but if George is throwing him the ball,
Paul Charchian thinks it's Christian Darashaw. Is that a lineman, Sam?
Oh, look.
Darashaw.
Christian Darashaw?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it. Hang on. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that's a tackle from Virginia Tech. Ringer has him 18th overall.
Okay.
6'5", 314.
Yeah, so I think they'll probably go offensive line because their line has been so bad for so long. They're better last year.
So at what point? I mean, I don't know. Here's my biggest
Vikings
fear.
pick is in.
My biggest fear is that the Packers overcompensate for this Rodgers thing and their wide receiver stuff, and they're like, we have to take a wide receiver, we have to take a wide receiver, we have to take a wide receiver, when they maybe could get like, Newsome or the Notre Dame linebacker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, do they? That's my fear, is that they could get one of these defensive guys and still get a wide receiver. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's clear that our offense is fine, right? To Colin's point, number one offense, right? It's clear it's fine.
Yeah, and you're getting Deguara, whatever his name is, you're getting him back, which adds a wrinkle to the offense. You're getting Funchess, who I understand is not a great player, but a serviceable player.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath on that one.
Yeah, Vikings pick is in. And it's the guy you just said from Virginia Tech.
I worry that like we could pass up on a really, really good defensive player because we're trying to now please Rodgers.
Yeah, and that's a mistake. They shouldn't do that.
And I know that I'm 100% all Rodgers, but I feel like at this point it's probably easier to get a wide receiver that's closer to who's left than maybe the defenders that are really, really good.
Are you all Rodgers to a point that if Rodgers went to another team, you'd buy a Rodgers jersey from the other team?
It depends on the color scheme.
Ugh, don't be that fucking guy, Sam. Don't be that guy that has the Favre Jets jersey.
I'll tell you this right now. If Rodgers goes to another team, I will be pulling for him to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think that we've wasted so many years of his. I think, again, I've said this forever. If you had him if he was swapped with Brady, he would have won more Super Bowls than Brady did. Because I think he's better than Brady. I think he's talented. He's way more talented than Brady.
Oh, I 100% agree. He is a more talented quarterback than Tom Brady is, for sure.
Well, I hate that he has one Super Bowl, so I want him to get another Super Bowl, wherever it is.
Sure. I like the guy too. I'd hate to see that happen, and I wouldn't necessarily root against him like I rooted against Favre, but
yeah, I'll never root against Rodgers. I had no problem rooting against Favre. Favre was a fuckhead.
still is.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh on the clock. They're going to take either ETN or Najee Harris.
Yeah. when they need a ton of offensive line help, they'll just take the running back.
Yeah. Pick is in already. That's how predictable this shit is.
I like it. Don't waste any time.
Yeah. Or they could take the Notre Dame linebacker. Pittsburgh could. That'd be a total Pittsburgh thing to do.
There is that Vera Tucker gone, or is he still there?
He's still there.
Yeah. So I mean, the Ringer, their 17th guy on the big board is Elijah Vera Tucker, offensive lineman. He's still there, and Pittsburgh needs it.
Yeah, I saw that name associated with the Packers too.
Okay.
This linebacker from Notre Dame, there must be something wrong.
Right.
ESPN had him 12th overall.
Yeah, Ringer has him 9th. I mean, that Collins, they had 27th, and he's gone already. So is Davis is 45th. He's gone already.
I'm going to take us off track here for a second. Who was the linebacker from Notre Dame who made up the story about the fake? What was that? Tail. Was it
Tail?
Tail.
What was that again? What
He got catfished.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
Is he really?
So weird. Yeah, Steelers made the pick that we assumed they would make. Yeah. And he'll be perfect there. But my God, there's so much freaking talent right now. I'm starting to act nervous, which is stupid.
So we are 25, 4. We're 5 picks away. And there's, not including offensive linemen, there's 4 players. Unless that Notre Dame guy is, something's wrong. 4 players.
Notre Dame guy.
Pretty good.
Between the Notre Dame guy, Newsome, Bateman, or Moore.
And the 2 receivers.
Yeah. I mean, one of them is going to be available.
Najee Harris is good.
Yeah, he'll be perfect in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
6'1", 230.
Yeah, just a freaking beast.
What'd you say?
Harris in Pittsburgh is just going to be a beast. He's going to be like high on fantasy drafts like immediately.
Oh yeah, James Conner was so awful.
Sure, he's a freaking turd.
Where'd Conner go?
Arizona.
Yeah. He's a turd.
3 yards a carry. Just.
I could see
Tevin Jenkins. Who's Tevin Jenkins? He's a tackle from Oklahoma State.
I know Tevin Campbell. I don't know Tevin Jenkins.
Mike, you asked us who he was, and then you just exactly told us who he was.
It's true. Who is he? Tevin Campbell.
6'6", 320.
Something economics. Something. Voodoo economics.
Voodoo economics.
Anybody?
So is this Notre Dame guy?
Something's up.
I can't find any injuries. I Googled his name and his injury. I got nothing. I have no idea.
I'm gonna go get another beverage.
Probably something different than the first 3 or 4.
I'll try.
Yeah. So I could see Jacksonville doing a wide receiver, or I could see Jacksonville doing ETN here, who would be paired with Trevor Lawrence. Both played at Clemson.
They don't need a running back.
Travis Etienne.
They got fucking Robinson. If anything, grab a fucking offensive lineman to protect them.
Jacksonville's too stupid.
Yeah, they're not. There's no ETN. They don't need ETN. They got fucking Robinson. Robinson they drafted 2 years ago, last year, whatever. Why do I sound like I know what I'm talking about with these college football players? What the fuck happened?
I'm saying I'm just justifying it because they're the Jacksonville Jaguars. They don't think in terms of, hey, we should protect this guy. Hey, we should invest in the offensive line. They're thinking, hey, how do we sell Jacksonville Jaguars jerseys? Hey, let's draft 2 guys out of Clemson.
Yeah, that's a problem. If that's the case.
Yeah, but they're stupid enough to do it.
Man, if there's nothing wrong with this Notre Dame guy.
All right, so he's undersized for the linebacker spot. And
but that's what the Packers play. They play those linebackers that need to cover.
In the old Patton system, we don't know what the new.
Yeah, but I think this guy's got similar schemes, doesn't he?
I hope fucking not.
Okay. So it says, yeah, he's undersized. Some teams see him as a player without a defined position. His lack of mass means he can get run over or washed out by big offensive linemen. He slips off tackles at times.
So
that's perfect. That's a Packers linebacker. That's exactly who we take.
Yeah. So it says, why could he fall? It says he may be viewed as a tweener without an NFL position.
Perfect.
He's basically a linebacker.
Big gulps, huh?
See you later.
All right. Last beer for the night.
Until the Packers trade back to 2. At least it's not 11-17 like it is for Kashuda.
Fucking terrible. Just terrible.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My first class is at 9, so that's not bad. And all I got to do is sit and listen to students do presentations, so I can make it through that.
I'm sure Conlon has a tea time at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
No.
I wish I was a college instructor.
Yeah.
Would have considered that to go if I would have go back.
You can go back to college, Mike, and become a professor.
That'd be fun. Going back to school.
Yeah, it's not that fun. At least tomorrow's Friday. It's not like this is happening on frickin' Tuesday. Come on, Jacksonville. Your pick is in. You're taking Travis Etienne. I'm calling it.
Not a chance in hell.
They're taking a receiver to pair with.
I don't know if there's an offensive lineman that's up. If there's an offensive lineman, they're taking an offensive lineman.
Although Jacksonville has a bunch of like mid-tier receivers, right?
Wait, is Vera Tucker? If Vera Tucker still is available, they're taking that man.
Ooh, interesting.
They're taking Vera Tucker.
Who? The Jaguars?
They have to. They have to.
This feels like a very Urban Meyer pick.
Yeah. Which could be ETN.
They're not taking a fucking running back.
Why the hell did I have kids?
none of us know.
Ridiculous.
God, I love life.
What a fucking dumbass. That's so fucking.
I heard Travis.
You're fucking. Is it Justin Robinson? If you're.
Yeah, they got Robinson. He's pretty good.
What are you doing? What are you fucking doing?
James Robinson.
James. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gone. I'm good. Take me with
You guys realize, Kashuda, you said this already. This is unwinding just like last year, where there's like 3 or 4 guys where we would be really happy, and they're gonna take some. It's just typical Packers. They'll take a safety, or they'll take a tight end or something ridiculous.
Yeah, position they don't need. But
why would you? This is so dumb.
Because they're the Jaguars, Sam.
Thank God we're not the dumbest fucking organization in the fucking league.
And they want to sell jerseys.
They realize there's another school out there besides Clemson, right?
I said it because I thought that's what they would do.
Like if they just fucking hired Dabo, I get it, but like they just fucking.
Jesus. God.
No one's oh wait, well we have one watcher. Someone is viewing this, unless it's one of you guys.
We have the yawning seal and then the belcher.
God. I don't. This is almost as dumb as Jordan Love pick. Okay, it's not that dumb, but it's close. Like why are you taking a running back?
You're Jacksonville, and you're taking you have the number 1 overall pick for a reason, because you're making good picks.
Well, the comparison is Alvin Kamara. You know, when he was drafted, 3rd round. So why don't you wait?
Oh, and you also just drafted running back last year. So what the fuck are you doing? Like
in the 7th round.
Yeah.
Robbins was 7th round. God, he's fucking good. He is good. Like Jesus. I don't get it.
Watch a lot of Jaguars games, do you, Sam?
Yeah, well, I pick a lot of fantasy picks. That's all. DFS.
So the Browns are not going to take a receiver. So that shifts.
Are you sure? At this point, are you sure? Are you really sure they're not going to take a receiver?
This is Newsome.
I just called the ETN pick, so I'm going to say, yeah, pick is in for the Browns. So they clearly know.
That's a
I bet you it's Newsome.
Or it could finally be this linebacker.
Or a tackle. Or one of the 2 receivers. Who knows?
At least these picks are starting to come quicker.
I mean, Cleveland doesn't have – who are their receivers besides Landry?
Beckham.
Yeah. Odell?
Isn't –
Higgins?
I thought Beckham was –
He got hurt, but –
yeah, they have 3 solid receivers. They don't need a wide receiver.
I could see Baltimore or New Orleans taking receivers.
You could?
Yeah.
Why would New Orleans take a receiver? I don't think New Orleans needs one, do they?
Yeah.
Well, is Michael Thomas, what's his situation?
Other than being overrated, I don't know.
Here's one. Here,
fucking my fantasy team all year last year, and then scoring a fucking touchdown the first playoff game. That asshole.
Hey, did you guys know that I have the greatest fantasy championship in AJFL history?
No, I didn't know that.
Cheers to me.
No. Cheers to yourself.
That's what I just did.
Yeah.
what do you mean greatest?
Do you not realize the deficit I had in the championship this year, Conlon?
No.
Holy fuck. I'll have to go back and look. But it was very large.
Yeah.
I was down like almost 100 points going into Sunday night.
And who did you have?
Adams, Diggs, Allen.
And somehow that makes it the greatest championship.
It was the greatest comeback in the history of fantasy football. And it's the greatest championship ever. You know it, Kashuda. You're jealous.
It's been a while for me, so I might be. It's been a decade or so.
Browns, not good.
Hey, I just won 5 cents on DraftKings, Kashuda.
5 cents.
It's got to be a Madden. Oh, by the way, I got first place in NBA tiers for night.
And that got you what?
$5.39.
Yeah, I put up $2.98 in that. No, that's just the regular tiers. Yeah, nothing special for me tonight.
Jesus. That's the thing that sucks about those 2-game slates for tiers are useless because
There you go.
Yeah,
you're going to top a million people.
One guy down.
Browns. Yeah.
Newsome.
Yeah. But the Ravens aren't going to take a receiver. So Elijah Moore and Bateman are going to be there.
And there's a big defensive tackle, too, from Alabama, Barmore.
Interesting.
Who'd you say, Conlon?
Barmore.
You think the Ravens would go with this Notre Dame inside linebacker to go with Queen? Or would that just be stupid?
Conlon, what position?
The defensive lineman.
The fuck? Spell his last name?
Barmore.
Not even on the ringer board.
Uh-oh.
So, okay. Let's say you're sitting at 29 and both those receivers are there. You've got the Bills, the Ravens, and Tampa all after. Like, do you even trade down?
Well, they have to want to trade up first off.
Bills would never take a receiver. You'd have to find somebody to trade
There's
down
a
with.
safety that's high. They don't need safety. Packers don't. And Elijah Moore, God, he's 5'10". I fucking hate that. Bateman's 6 feet, 190.
I want Bateman. That's who I want.
But Mike, remember we can get him in the second round according to you this morning.
Well, it's not according to me. It's according to the internet.
Samuel Jr. is there
According to
too.
Nation.
Asante Samuel Jr.
I just showing you what I saw.
Yeah, Conlon, who'd you
You
just say?
said Bateman is a lot like Devontae Adams.
Asante Samuel Jr.
Yeah.
Like great route runner.
They could trade up maybe in the second to get him.
I think I texted it out this morning. I actually saw a guy who predicted them taking receivers in back-to-back rounds, first and second.
See, I mean, if you, let's say you get this Bateman at your pick, I'd be done taking receivers then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. You plug those two in, and then you got, Lazard, MVS, Funchess, whoever.
Cut ESB's stupid ass.
I don't know why I don't know why we're mentioning Funchess anymore. Like, I'm not Funchess. Come on. He had a year off. I'm not expecting anything from him.
But I mean, if you take a guy that,
But if he's your
can
fifth
play-
guy, then you're good with it.
Well, fifth, sure, fine, but I'm not worried about a fucking fifth guy.
you take him, he slots in as your number 2, and then you're done. I mean, you got 9 more picks to build your depth.
Ravens.
You don't even have to worry about receiver. Whereas if you take a receiver, after this round, you might want to take 2.
Browns have a good secondary now. They got Grady Williams, Denzel Ward, Newsome.
Yeah, Newsome at that spot is just a phenomenal pick. The Saints at that 28 pick could definitely take that linebacker too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the Ravens got another pick too because they traded with they traded somebody. Well, the Chiefs. They traded that tackle to the Chiefs. They got their 31st pick.
Colin Ringer has Asante Samuel Jr. at 54 overall.
I know. I'm just saying he's there.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying you could maybe risk getting him in the second round.
How tall is Adams?
What's our overall pick in the second round? Is it 60 something?
No idea.
Not 60. That makes sense. 50 something?
Round 2, Packers have pick 62.
60. Oh, well, I was right. 62. So that's pushing it. Bless
Wow.
you.
That was messy. That was wet.
29 is too high for him for sure.
Bateman's not even in this top 5, huh? Elijah Moore. I don't
think the small guys.
Yeah.
Unless he's like Tyreek Hill.
I think they're taking Bateman.
Justine
That's
Bateman.
who I want. That's who I want.
I think they're taking Bateman.
Mallory from Family Ties. The hell's taking so long to get this Ravens pick through?
And they're only going to take Bateman just so Mike has fucking Bateman jokes for their next 10 years.
Oh, yeah, I'm the only one.
Well, you started it.
Oh, no.
I
Yeah,
want a
they
Packers
took,
jersey with Bateman on
They
it.
just took Bateman. Ravens took Bateman.
Of course, they did.
This is so fucking Packers. Now, all I heard was that they actually did want him and they were going to trade up to get him. They just fucking let that happen.
To a quarterback that can't hit him anyways.
No. What the hell would the Ravens want with him?
Remember last year the Ravens picked right in front of the Packers and they kept frickin' taking guys that we liked.
So the
They
Ravens
Their
Hollywood
GM has
Brown.
like a hard on for fucking Gutekunst or something, so he wants to just screw him over every time.
So the Ravens have Mark Andrews, Hollywood Brown, now Bateman. I want to say they have another wide receiver that, like, what do they want with these guys?
It's Sammy Watkins too.
Their offense doesn't line up with anything that they're drafting.
They have
Like,
Sammy Watkins?
Yeah, they just got Sammy Watkins.
Did not know that.
it's a stupid pick for them.
God, Bateman would have been so good. That would have
Packers.
been
I mean, it's a stupid pick, but he could be a great receiver,
Yeah.
I mean,
But he doesn't have the quarterback that's going to I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. I think I don't think the Packers.
You're in a 4-4, high 4-3. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I listened to a podcast and they said that they felt, other than the first two receivers that went off the board, he was the only other guy that they felt could hold up as a number one wide receiver in the future. All the other guys were undersized or had issues. They said like that he's like Devontae 2.0.
Oh man, yeah, this is.
Oh, that's great. Any quarterbacks available?
I mean, I told you guys, Locked On Packers said they were going to trade up to 22 to get Bateman, and they just let Bateman go 2 picks ahead of him. So this probably doesn't help the Rodgers stuff. Although who knows? Maybe Rodgers didn't want. Who knows? And it's not Rodgers' decision to decide who he wants.
No, especially when we don't know what his future is. So
Right.
He shouldn't be involved in the decision making.
I disagree with that. He should be involved in decision making
To some extent, but
he should have last year, and he should have. Yeah, he should have been the last 5 years.
Saints pick is in
Okay.
already.
New Orleans pick is in. Yeah,
Watch Moore go here.
they're going to take this linebacker, I would guess. And the Packers will take an offensive lineman, and then the fucking night is over. And then I sat here for 3.5 fucking hours for it.
At least it's not midnight yet for you, Kashuda.
Maybe they'll be as good as Sherrod when they took Sherrod back in the day.
Yeah, that was a great pick.
Right,
Yeah,
he
he was a
really
good pick. God damn it. Fucking Ravens. Why can't I be I'm going to be a Ravens fan.
Buy an oversized Ravens jersey.
The Ravens took that Texas receiver last year that I wanted. Remember?
Yeah, DuVernay.
Rebecca DuVernay.
Yeah.
And he had like one punt return for a touchdown, and that was it, like the whole year.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And the Ravens took Queen, didn't they? Or no?
Yeah.
They did.
You'll
Yeah.
be shocked at what they took now.
Saints?
Mm-hmm.
Conlon, knock it off. Stay off your shit. Jesus God, don't do this. Mike, you should be on a Conlon right now.
Conlon, stop. Don't do it. Don't go outside.
It's not popping through on mine.
So here's a dumb comment by Urban Meyer. He said, I see J-Rod and Carlos Hyde as a 1-2 punch and ATN being a third down back. We want to be top 8 in the league. So you spent a first-round pick on a third down back?
For your third running, he's your third running back.
Yeah.
What a fucking moron. That's just fucking stupid. What a waste of a pick. I forgot that they fucking have Carlos Hyde, whatever, but Jesus. So don't draft those guys in the AGFL draft.
And Sam can give advice because he won the greatest championship in the history of the AGFL.
Always wait on running backs. Always wait on running backs.
I still haven't seen this New Orleans pick.
Conlon apparently has got an inside scoop or something.
hate when the guy you want just 1 or 2 picks before your team.
Yeah, the problem is if you have to go ahead of the Ravens to get him, right? Which, whatever.
I mean, just like us, maybe they didn't think the Ravens wanted a receiver.
Peyton Turner, whatever. Okay, that's irrelevant. All right.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, a lot of directions you can go now.
Well, it's got to be one of two things, right? It's got to be Elijah Moore, or it's got to be the fucking Notre Dame linebacker, correct?
Yeah, I think those two.
Isn't there a tackle out there too?
They can do Dickinson from Alabama. I think one of those 3, and
There's a tackle out there, offensive tackle.
Pick is in already.
Jesus.
Fuck me.
Pick is it? Wow.
Oh my God.
They know who they want.
This is just like last year.
At least they didn't trade up to do it though.
Ayuk got taken early, and we got stuck, and they picked immediately.
Is the Aziz guy, the edge rusher from Georgia, still around?
Aziz Ansari?
Yes. The ring. I'm just going off the top guys in the ringer. He's 16. I think he's still around, right? Is Vera Tucker still around too? The tackle from USC?
Yeah, I think so.
Jesus. I mean, there's
maybe they'll trade up in the second and get in early part of the second as well.
Okay. Oh, Schefter, great. Schefter irritates the shit out of me with this. Hell of a draft room.
I just want everyone to think about that. They traded up to draft a quarterback last year. Holy fuck. Do we need to go back and look at our videotape, by the way, when that fucking happened?
Something I don't want to relive.
I might watch it tonight. I actually might go back and watch it tonight when this is done.
Maybe just bring it down to like about a 20-second snippet of everybody's faces.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's just like Lewis Riddick said. Like, I'm terrified that they're just going to overcompensate for trying to keep Rodgers and just take a wide receiver just to take a wide receiver.
Oh my God! No, just kidding. I'm not looking. I'm actually more curious. Where's Todd McShay? What's he doing?
Dyeing his hair.
That is an old Reggie White jersey.
I saw a guy in the audience. Oh, Aberderis. You see the Aberderis jersey?
Someone had a Dorsey Levens jersey too.
I think those fans are fake. I think they planted him there.
planted in an Abradaris jersey?
Yeah.
Pick is in.
Oh shit! Kishuda saw it.
Tackle. That's a tackle look.
Who the fuck is that?
That's not a good response.
Who the fuck is that? $47 overall for the Ringer, just to let you know.
Was he?
185.
6'1", 185, yep.
Track speed. 8th in the nation in interceptions, they said.
Well, they're definitely not picking for Rodgers, that's for sure.
No.
Well, this is another one where it's like, it's so like, who the hell is Eric Stokes?
We didn't talk. The name was never involved. I don't think we used the word Eric or the word Stokes the entire night until right now.
Junior. Stokes Jr.
I mean, it's better than last year, but
It is, yes.
like at least maybe this guy will get on the. He actually might play this year.
He might play this year, yeah. He might. He's probably not worse than Kevin King.
Smart.
He might have lined up and then been able, with his track speed, to not have Scotty Miller catch a touchdown pass.
Line up.
4.2 speed, huh?
Yeah, he's fast, and they said he's really smart. Smart player.
Okay, but at corner, I don't give a shit if cornerbacks are fast. They need to be quick. Like, unless you're guarding fly routes every fucking time, who gives a shit if they're fast?
Well, I'm going to guess he's pretty quick if he has 4.2 speed.
Well,
Yeah.
probably is. I'm just saying, like, there's a difference, though.
Well, there's a difference if he's 4.6 versus 4.4. If you're 4.2, you're fucking fast and quick.
It's fine. Whatever. Cornerback.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not angry about it, but it's a boring pick.
In other words, Rodgers.
Actually, I mean, it's not as boring as a tackle.
True.
I mean, you might see him out there. Him and Alexander could be really good, but
And obviously, with how quick the pick came in, that's the guy they wanted.
Yeah, right? No shit.
I mean, with him, Alexander, and what's their safety? Who's the safety? Jesus.
From Maryland.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of speed, physical, big guys, but
no, I'm saying, Jesus. Who is our starting safety that we took in the same year as Alexander?
Savage.
Yeah, Savage. I mean, we had, after Alexander and King, we had nobody depth-wise. So,
yeah. I mean, they had to address corner somewhere. So I guess now you turn around tomorrow and it's wide receiver and offensive lineman.
You got to get a wide receiver at some point.
Have to.
that's what we said last year.
We did.
And yeah.
I don't know.
That's the 9th time in the last 10 years that they picked defense.
They've taken so many corners in the first round.
His 40 or his verticals over 42.
Wow.
Louis Riddick loves him and Jair Alexander together.
For sure.
The shoes go to bed.
Yeah, it's really freaking late, so I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Yeah.
that shit too. I'm fucking.
All right, guys. See
See
ya.
you all in
See you guys later.
a couple weeks.